Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to be playing some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm going to do another speed run, or well, I'm going to attempt to do a few speed runs here. I'm thinking of maybe changing up the strats for today a little bit, just to kind of see if I can implement some new shortcuts and just try to be better, I guess. And just kind of like not really a warning, but like it's going to be a little bit more experimental than usual. So, you know, I could screw up. You know, we might not get any PBs. We might not even be all that close. But I do want to try out some new strats and try to get used to those. So, a lot of those I'm going to just try to do. I think the best way to go about it is, well, I mean, I guess you could practice them individually, but I would like to incorporate them into full runs and just kind of get the most authentic sort of experience, I guess, with it. Also, did I do this today? Yes, I did. Okay. I had to check something real quick. But yeah, I think it's just kind of like more authentic. And, you know, if we are going to go for the more quote-unquote authentic experience, then might as well actually do the speedruns and time it and everything. So we're going to do just that. And I'm actually going to change up my build today a little bit, too. It's going to be a small touch, but a touch nonetheless. So I'm going to keep mostly everything the same except the glider. I'm going to change to the paper glider. It's going to give us a little bit more acceleration. It's going to help our mini turbo stat a little bit. And I think that's, where's no items? Forget, like, which is the fastest way to get there. Hard com. Yo, what's up, Apollo? Welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. Just woke up. Well, welcome to the world of being awake. Courses in order, 48 races, all vehicles. Yeah, I think this is what we want. I always forget exactly what it is, but it's like, it's gotta be this. Mia, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you both for being here. It's good to see you. I hope you're both having good days so far. I know you just woke up, Apollo, but hope you're off to a good start. So I don't know. Katie, what's up, Katie? We racing. We're gonna be zooming a lot today. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Also, today, unfortunately, is going to be one of those days where it's going to be harder to keep up with chat, but I'm going to, like, as always, try my best, especially since these are kind of, like, sort of test sort of speedruns, I guess. In the middle of dyeing my hair, so good luck with the racing. Yo, good luck with the hair dyeing. That sounds good. What color are you going for? Rebecca, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you all here today. Wow. Lots of people showing up right away. You love to see it. We're going to hop into this. Pink, yo, let's go. Sounds good. Hope it turns out really well. Fire Monkey, what's up, my dude? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It is fantastic seeing you again. Gotta go disappear in like 5 minutes, but I'll keep a lurk and should be back around 12:30. Alright, sounds good, Katie. Around 12:45 also sounds good. We'll still be here. Good luck with doing what you gotta do. Doing alright so far, just need to fully wake up. Nah, I get ya. Actually, I had like 3 cups of coffee today. I'm feeling pretty good about that, though. But like 3 already. I don't know, I'll probably have some more later. But anyway, let's get this run started. In 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Alright, so again, PB not likely, but we gotta try to do it. You know, gotta give it an attempt. Gonna incorporate against the new strats. And we'll just kind of see where that takes us. It's mostly kind of a practice day, I guess, for me. But, you know, if you're gonna do the full run, might as well record it and time it and all that. Go back to the kiddos for the afternoon races, then nap time. Sounds good to me. Alright, I got a sort of speed boost. Oh boy, this is a bad angle, but we're gonna... Nope, did not make it. Almost, though, almost. Alright, we off to a slow start, but that's okay. This isn't actually one of the courses I really wanted to improve on that much, so... I'm not too worried about what we do here. Ooh, I really wanted those coins, though. Alright, but luckily, we can take some better lines here with 10 coins in our pocket. Not the best, but like... And you know what? I think... Yeah, you know what? That's a lot better. Doing a little tiny drift into that. And also, I was watching the world record speedrun today. Whoops. Should have hit the ground a little bit better there. I was watching the world record speedrun today. Ben, what's up, Ben? Welcome to Streamtown. We Mario Kart. We zoom in. Oh, boy. Be nice if I could stay on the track a little bit better, though. But like, the things they were talking about, because apparently the dude got the record in, like, I don't want to say, like, a mini GDQ, but, like, not one of the major GDQ events, but, like, a smaller one, I guess, on the side. And it was pretty impressive. They were talking about, like, some of the cool strats that they do. Oh, did I, okay, I did split, barely. How did we save time there? I mean, whatever, but I'm a little confused and concerned, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take any time save we can get. Maybe I wiped out at the beginning of that time, on the last run. But yeah, there's so many, like, I thought I was, like, pretty decent at, you know, the speedrun aspect of Mario Kart in certain ways, but, like, I'm, like, just realizing, oh, well, yeah, don't do that also. But I'm realizing how much more I can tighten up my mechanics and just do more fine tweaking, and it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of things. Okay, well, already not having the best water park race, but, like, and I didn't break. Okay, well, first lap is a disaster. Probably screwed up any kind of time save we had going into this race, but, like, again, trying a little bit of different stuff here, so not too concerned. But yeah, apparently the way I drift is pretty slow, and I want to work on that, although that's something that I think I'll try to work on more, not necessarily in full runs like this. Okay, why do I keep taking that angle there? Yeah, I guess I'm just going to screw that one up all the time today. But anyway, I learned a lot watching that because of the runners and, well, they're all runners, but, you know, the runner and the people with them explaining some of the mechanics and how they work. And a lot of the stuff I knew, and then there's a lot of stuff where it's like I thought I knew it, but, like, I actually didn't know. Alright, okay, well, drifted the wrong way, but otherwise that was almost better. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of time in this water park, but that's okay. Actually, we didn't. What the hell? Am I just horrible at this video game? I mean, I guess I kind of am, but I mean, I expected to lose way more than 4 seconds after how slow I took all of those turns at the end, so I don't know what's going on. Again, we take it, though. It's just, I'm always concerned that I'm, like, timing it wrong or splitting at the wrong times or just doing things not the right way. We're not going to get a great start here, but at least we're not going to... Oh, I got bumped off the track. You hate to see that. Don't really get a whole lot in terms of coins here. I think what I'm going to do is just take this as tight as I can. Probably could have done a trick off of that. And I think it's not worth going wide to get those coins at the beginning because there's so many coins here at the end of the lap. Not my best turnaround there, but, I mean, we kind of made it work out. Not the worst first lap in my life. And again, I'm doing this thing where I drift. Like, apparently when you wiggle the stick to drift, like, it's, like, supposed to, make you build up your mini turbo a little bit faster. But it also slows you down in other ways, which I was unaware of. Whoa, whoa, okay. You know what? You know, it's not how they write it up in the textbooks, but it worked. So, I'm going to do a little bit less stick wiggling for my drifts, or at least try to. And get some, just a little bit more neutral positions on some of them. Like, some of them it's okay to do that, sort of, but like... And I don't even know exactly how one way is slower than the other, just that it is. So, I don't fully understand the mechanics just yet. But still, always be learning. Alright, that was, or at least I thought it was a good Sweet Sweet Canyon, but apparently the game didn't think so. Then again, I did feel pretty good about that one on the last run, so maybe it's just a little something like that. And I think today, I'm going to try to fit in 2 runs, and then we'll call it a stream. And I'll probably take like a small break in the middle. Just for my own sanity. Please don't bump me. Damn computer players. Oh, almost had that coin. Didn't quite get the good mini turbo there. For this one, there's like a drift strat you can do where you use the water to build up your mini turbo, but I don't really know how that works. So I usually just avoid it because every time I try it, I screw it up. Couldn't get that coin either. So far, though, this particular course has seemed pretty clean. Maybe could have taken a tighter line there in exchange for not getting some of those coins right away. But I also learned, like, just how much of a difference having coins makes versus not having coins. And apparently it's like the difference between having 0 and 10 is like the difference between using the slowest car in the game and the fastest car in the game, so... like, that's a pretty good little bonus. Oops, missed the ramp there, but not too much of a problem. Alright, that was slightly better. And I think sometimes I, like, hit something over there in the water, so I haven't done that this race. So at least there's a little... oh, God, are we going to make it? No! Okay, took a pretty bad angle on that, but otherwise okay. I mean, I think that will eventually just, or, well, in the end, cost us some time. Never mind, that's a gold split. Somehow. Alright, well, I mean, that just goes to show that that split can be improved a lot in the future if I don't fall off like a dummy. I think those might be my favorite gold splits, because it's like, oh, and this is like... this course right here is like perfect for the not really wiggling your stick type of drifts, apparently. So I'm going to try to do what I can there. Missed a lot of coins. And it's just sort of like instinct to do that, though. Oh, never mind. You know what? I'm like sort of getting the hang of it. Also, apparently these ramps aren't so bad. Oh, well, maybe that one at the end is. And maybe it is if you're not used to taking them. Oh my god. Alright, well... again, it's practice mode, basically. Alright, and it's kind of hard for me to build up mini turbo on that. On the softer drifts. I don't know exactly what it is, but... it's like one of those things where... oh no, I didn't do the trick off of that last one on purpose because of what happened last time. But yeah, apparently it's called soft drifting, and I'm still not entirely used to it. And it doesn't really feel all that fast to me, but, like, it probably is. I trust the people who know more about the game than I do. Alright, that was, like, pretty solid. Didn't get chomped by the piranha plant that time, and I can't remember if that happened last run or the run before that, but I did be getting chomped by that dude. Ooh. Almost got chomped by that one. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Did lose a little bit of time, but overall, I'm okay with it, especially trying out new driving methods. And I think what I'm going to do in the second run today is kind of just, like, try out what I was feeling in this run, and the stuff I wasn't feeling so much, then maybe just kind of stash it away for later. And this one's got a shortcut I can kind of take. There we go. Oh boy. Well, again, not how they draw it up, and I didn't fall off. That's not ideal, but didn't go into the wall too hard that time, at least. Out of the way, Morton. I swear, I don't remember what it was, but, like, for whatever reason, I remember Morton... ooh, did not get any of those coins. That's pretty bad. I remember Morton owning, like, a construction company, and I don't remember if that was, like, a meme or if he actually does own something like that. I mean, obviously not in, like, this game. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I thought I could, like, basically cut the corner there and make it, but, I was definitely mistaken. Alright, this time we made the shortcut. You back and need a drink? Alright, sounds good, Apollo. Always be hydrating. Oh, well, didn't really want to do that, but the trolley was there. Oh wait, we're at 10 coins. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't think this is really faster, especially if I'm falling off like that, so I think next time I'm going to cut that trick out. At least until I get a better hang of it. And a lot of this stuff is stuff I can just kind of like practice, not on an actual run, but again, for just the kind of legit sort of experience, I wanted to kind of incorporate it all today. Ooh, almost cut that corner there on the trolley. So yeah, pretty disastrous Toad's Harbor. But you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, or so they say. I actually didn't lose as much time as I thought I would, so maybe I'm just really bad at this one anyway. Like, part of me is like, I'm not sure how much of the new stuff I'm trying is faster, and that's why I'm not losing as much time as I think I am. But obviously, like, execution-wise, it's something I could work on and maybe get to a better point where it would be faster. Like, you know, just it overall, not just like I'm losing less time. Ooh, I hate that. Sometimes those are really hard to do tricks off of, and I'm not exactly sure why. I missed all of those coins, which is not ideal. Let's see if we can get both of these. Nope. Not quite. Alright, took that a lot better than I normally do, though. And for me, that's usually the sloppiest part of this track, although I'm having trouble with other stuff right now. Alright, there we go. Full coins. Don't need to worry about them, can just worry about taking the tightest lines. Almost. If I didn't bump that wall, that would have been pretty clean. Alright, I kind of get the strat for here, too. Yeah, I've definitely cleaned that part up in my game, so I'm happy about that. Now, if we can have a decent front half of the track, that would be nice. Like, it hasn't been horrible, it's just I've missed tricks on those wavy parts of the track. Bumped a few too many walls here. Case in point. Like, it's just like, I know I could do a little bit better at that part, so I haven't quite reached my, I guess, best potential for Luigi's Mansion track. Gold split anyway, though. That's what happens when you clean up the sloppy parts. Hey, welcome back, Apollo. Also, I really don't like that sentence I just said, but alas, here we are. Here we are indeed. Shy Guy falls, I have some other strats I can do on. And I kind of thought this earlier, but haven't really implemented it that much, but like, it's much better to sometimes get multiple smaller mini turbos than just the big one all the time. Also, it's better to jump on that waterfall. I don't know how much time that actually saves, but like, makes sense, you're going against the current, so the more you're touching the ground, the Alright, oh god, yep, that was gonna happen. I felt that, I couldn't get the angle right. Alright, gotta clean up that part. It was clean at the beginning, like, I did skip most of the grass there, which otherwise I would be driving through. Yeah, my braking could use a lot of work on this course. Although that is still normal for me. Not to be the best at braking on this place. Alright, let's actually start getting some of these coins. I don't want to fall off this time. Like, I'll settle for going a little bit slower if I don't fall off. There we go, that's better. It's, again, not the best way to do it, but, like, it's better than falling off, you know? Oh, God, because then you lose coins and a bunch of time, and it's not the greatest. Ooh, did get the best mini turbo there. Or, well, the strongest one. Again, not always necessarily the best. Oh, okay. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh, we didn't even make it. Oh, this was horrible. Really bad Shy Guy falls on my behalf this time. Alright, how did we do? Oh. Yeah, we're pretty behind. But again, I'm not too concerned about it right now. Getting pretty close to being done with Horizon Zero Dawn and the DLC. At least it feels like it. Nice. How many hours are you into it? Because, like, I never finished it on PS4, but then again, I didn't really have a whole lot of hours in. And most of the reason I didn't play it on PS4 as much was I had to play it on PS4. Like, if it was a PC game from the beginning for me, I would have played the hell out of it for sure. I don't think this is the right strat to do, but, like, I do it. I do it anyway. Ooh. Okay, well, I fell off there, but I figured out... And it does feel faster, but, like, when you're drifting into one of these things, it seems like you go a little bit faster. And I'm not sure exactly how true that is, but it does feel like it. So far, not my favorite Toad's Airport. But we got room. Okay, there we go. That's like more what I want to do. Still not quite exact, but... Alright, so kind of have to be holding the brake there. But I do want to take that as tight as I can every time. Alright, that does seem like it's a little bit faster. Despite having the airtime. I think you cut enough of the track to make up the difference. 47 hours so far? That's pretty good. Yeah, I got no idea how many hours I had into it, but it was not close to that, I don't think. Oh, we kind of like fishtailed into that plane a little bit. Still not the best there. But we'll see how this works. Again, incorporating a few new strats. Always going to have a little... Oh, well, that was pretty bad. Always going to have a little bit of growing pains. So this isn't a bad run, because I know I'm not doing things optimally yet. Despite being back 20 seconds on a already kind of slow time. Today I played it offline because the Steam server is down, too immersed to get the game into the game to exit and restart the app. Oh, does that like not track the hours then? Like, you'd think the hours would be tracked locally though, and then just synced up with the Steam Cloud. But I don't know how that works actually, so... So, going around this way is a little bit nicer for getting a bunch of coins at the beginning. Don't know what happened there, but it's not where I wanted my car to go. Ooh, that wasn't very good. You know what? I should just probably take that the way I'm used to taking it, instead of trying to do a little bit more of a fancy thing there. But we do have like a lot of coins, so we can take that a lot tighter. We'll probably pick up at least a coin on the eel thing guy. Or not. Never mind, no we won't. But we'll get one here for sure. That's like one of the guaranteed kind of easy ones. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Again, we're going to lose a... Well, maybe not, because I took a slightly better path in terms of like coins this time. And taking tighter lines around this. So it's possible I don't lose time on this, despite screwing up one of those shortcut thingies. Ooh, I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, like this part. Oh, and I screwed it up that time, too. Alright, so yeah, we definitely will lose time on this. Path was not that much faster. It was either for about 8 or 10 hours, but not too sure if that actually added to the counter, so it's possible it's actually 55 or 57. Okay, I gotcha. If it doesn't track while Steam's offline, I think that's kind of a serious problem, because that seems asinine to me. But, like, I don't know. Steam has done asinine things before. And also continues to do so sometimes, you know? But I'm just saying, if Nintendo Switch can track your playtime when it's not synced to the servers, Steam better freaking be able to. Ah, I missed that coin. And I guess another thing about this particular run is I'm using a build I'm not entirely used to. I know I just changed the glider, but that does throw off the balance of your stats. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it changes things a little bit. So things like traction and weight are a little bit different. My acceleration is slightly better. My top speed has gone down a little bit, which isn't necessarily bad. I know you want to go fast, but like you also want to be in control at most, if not all times. But I am thinking of just changing off of King Boo entirely and just going for a different character. But I'm still not sure how hard I want to commit to the meta, because part of the reason I picked King Boo is because I like him as a character. But I could go harder on the meta and just pick, like, Roy or whatever. But I don't like Roy at all, so I'd probably pick someone else like DK or Waluigi. I think they all weigh about the same and have the same stats. King Boo's slightly lighter than them, which I think for me is why I like playing as him in this. Because with the heavier characters, yeah, you're faster, but your acceleration isn't as good, and it can be kind of hard to control when you are a lot faster, so just a few things to think about there. Gold split on Electrodome, though. Alright. I mean, we've gotten gold splits, right? I think maybe I take a look at this run, we see where the gold splits were, and that's where we go, like, okay, let's incorporate these strats into the run, instead of just incorporating all of them. Because, like, obviously a lot of our splits have been pretty bad, you know, comparatively anyway. But gold splits mean it's the best split I've ever had on that particular track across every run. So, that's not what I want to do. Neither is that. Oh, God. I just need some coins, man. There we go. Oh, we didn't make it. That's not good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read that. I'll try after the race. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit weird, but we recovered somehow. Oh, that trick kind of messed things up a little bit. I thought I was going off the track there for sure. Got all three of those. This might end up being a better split despite falling off. Might. I really don't know, but... and let's see if we can take a path through these trees that... Oh, well... No, we can't. I was going to say that doesn't result in us crashing into them, but... Kind of got messed up a little bit in there. And then this part is just hard to begin with. Still haven't really figured out the best way to take these turns, because they're just so tight. And I think I'm going to try for this little skip across this section here. Well, normally you want to like get a mini turbo into that, but didn't happen. We saved a little time, though, so that's not too bad. Everyone back online and see my... tried uploading the save file to the cloud update, but somehow failed. I'm not sure why, unless their Steam... or unless their cloud server save data backups are down for maintenance. I hope not. I mean, that seems like something that you really don't want to go down for maintenance. I don't know. I always get freaked out with cloud, like, syncing sort of stuff ever since I used to have iTunes, like, years ago. Because... didn't get my trick done there. But anyway, excuse me? What the hell was that? Hello? Alright, that's something that can happen. Don't see that every day. But yeah, I had iTunes, and I remember one time I synced my library, and it was like, alright, you don't have any songs anymore. And they're gone, and it deleted everything I had. Because I guess something wasn't backed up to the cloud. I don't know exactly even what happened. There we go. Alright, so, weirdly enough, when you, like, drift while you're going off of those bouncy pads, it's slightly faster to do that plus a trick than to not drift and do that. And I don't know if anyone really knows why, but that's just kind of like what happened. Yeah, it was some bullshit, and that's why I would never will use iTunes ever again in my entire life. I know this happened years ago, and they've, you know, if anything was broken back then, they've definitely fixed it by now, but just, I don't trust them. Never trust Apple with my music ever again. Oh, I forgot to do the cool trick I just mentioned. Alright, but the second half of this race, much, much cleaner than the first half. And I did not run into that barrel either time, which is very good. I usually do crash into that. So this is potential time save. Now, the lightning on this track is on a global cycle, so there's a chance... Okay, never mind. I was going to say there's a chance I don't get good timing, because, like, I wasn't... like, whenever something's... Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Whenever something's on a global cycle, though... Okay, well, I mean, the end did kind of cost us, but I think we would have lost time anyway. But, yeah, global cycle means you got to have a good first lap just to kind of keep everything in check. For the most part, anyway. You don't, like, need to, but it definitely helps. Otherwise, you're going to have to adapt to a lot of this. Alright, now, this is a course that I think I might be able to do a little bit better on. Well, I say as I spin out and get slammed by a computer player. That's okay, though. But we go this way. I usually take the other path for some reason. Ooh, I didn't mean to get that boost. Didn't even mean to do the trick off of there. I just wanted to change my drift a little. But yeah, this is definitely one of the hardest tracks in the game. It sucks. Oh, God! No, we're hanging it. Well, we almost hung in there. Drift kind of... disappeared. Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? This is just going to be another disaster course. That's fine. We get the disasters out of the way early, right? I'm okay with that. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but, like, that's something you can do in this course. Wouldn't recommend it, but you could do it. There we go, that's better. So, like, part of the reason I kind of take at least what might seem like a little bit of a weird path there is, oh, that sucks. To get a little bit of a better angle. So that way I can take the turn better and get, like, a nice drift, but, like, that doesn't always work out. And also, like, I swear I'm hitting the trick before I get to that ramp. Or, well, the trick button. Like, I'm not trying to do a trick off of that, is what I'm saying. Okay, well, angle did not work good this time. Get out of here, Dry Bones, you jerk. You messed me up. You're supposed to be a racer. You can't be on the track, too. Ooh, that's a lot of time lost on an already really bad course. But maybe I should just stick to what I know on that one. Let's see. If we could stay under 140, I'd be okay with this run, to be perfectly honest. This is another one of global cycles that I probably won't be able to pull off, but we'll try my best. Already a little bit not clean. But we're kind of like making it work. Apparently you want to go on the other path for this part on the first lap, but I'm just used to going to the right path every time there. Alright, not a bad first lap though. I don't know what I was thinking there, but I was forgetting to drift. Oh, God. Still in a good cycle, though, because normally that wrecking ball is swinging on the left when you pass that, and it was. So despite kind of screwing up a little bit, we're doing okay, cycle-wise at least. And then the rest of the lap should be easy if I can, like, stay at a relatively okay pace. Alright, not too bad. Oh, under the laser? Oh, we got under the laser. That was pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know why I, like, mostly forget to drift on that. I really don't. Oh, what is going on here? Not exactly what you want to happen. Oh, come on. I didn't touch that. I mean, I did, but, like, come on, game. Cut me a little slack, why don't you? I would like the slack cut a little bit, please. Not a bad Bowser's Castle. We ended up saving a little bit of time on it. So at least there's that. Something to be taken away from there. Let's see. So Thwomp Ruins, just keep it clean. Luigi's, or Twisted Mansion, I kind of know what I can do. Electrodrome, I sort of know what I can do. Alright, now, there is kind of a secret to taking this first corner here in Rainbow Road. Or the first really hard corner, I should say. And I'm going to see if I can do it. But when you go around this, it helps to hold the drift for longer so that instead of swinging out, you go from out to in on that second part of the turn there. I probably didn't explain it too good, but that's like more or less what you want to do. And being able to nail that, I think, is the key to this course, at least for me. The rest of it I don't have too much of a problem with. I say as I crash into a wall. But yeah, normally I do that part like relatively okay. Oh boy. Didn't actually mean to do that, but hey, we got another coin out of it. So, again, hold this drift for a little longer than you normally would. Okay, I didn't do it right. I did not do it right. That got a bad angle, and that's what happens. Like, when you try to take that inside angle on that part, you just end up swinging so far to the outside you fall off. But at least I kind of know where I can improve and how, instead of just being like, I don't know how to take this turn. It just works sometimes. So, a step of... Oh, God. Yeah, we'll take it. A little bit scary, but we'll take it. Oh, get out of here, Morton. Go back to your construction site or whatever. And the reason I think he might actually own one, by the way... Oh, Morton, you absolute jerk. The reason I think he might own one is because, like, I swear, like, there's, like, sponsors in this game. Like, well... I don't want to say fake sponsors, but anyway. Thanks, Apollo. It's a decent recovery. Alright, this will be a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Best I took it this whole course anyway. But, like, I think there's a Morton's Construction Company sponsor thing. There might not be, but I think there is. And we did save, like, a second there, so... Maybe if I nailed that turn, we would have been better. In fact, I think if we nailed that turn and maybe didn't, like, screw up that shortcut in the middle, probably looking at a gold split on Rainbow Road. And that's not saying a whole lot, it's just that my Rainbow Road isn't very strong. And just implementing a few more strats, trying to clean things up here and there, is probably all I need. Get out of here, Morton. I don't like you. Miss both of those coins. I'm going to take a slightly different route here. Already don't like it. Think I'm going to stick to my regular route. At least, like, a lot... Again, on a lot of these strats, I'm just kind of, like, taking from what I saw in the world record run. And, you know, obviously, I'm not the same player. And there's certain things that take a little bit of getting used to. So, I don't mind using, like, slightly slower strats if maybe I'm more comfortable with it and I won't, like, crash and die as much, you know, that kind of thing. But the reason I'm trying a lot of those strats in this run is I want to see what sticks. And just kind of see, you know, what metric, where exactly can I improve my game. And, you know, some of it has worked, some of it I prefer to keep it the way I do it already. We are lapping people this time, which is kind of nice. Kind of a little bit of an out-of-control drift there. Saved a little bit of time, and I think I even split late, so... good moo-moo. Good moo-moo. And moo-moo is like one of the few tracks that has, like, actual RNG, like where the cows are is completely random. Okay, this is one where I can do a bunch of different, like, shortcuts on. Or, well, maybe not like a bunch, but, like, more than I initially thought. So, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to do it this lap. Or maybe I should have, because I didn't really get any coins from that. Sort of got over those tires. Don't know how much faster that is, but we did do a little bit of a cut there. Alright, now what you can do here is just kind of drift through that. I didn't do it right, but you can, like, cut that corner and still drift okay, and then you can even, like, grab the boost pad on your way out. Alright, that was a little bit better, except I did land in the sand a little bit. Alright, that does seem like it's faster, even though I slow down a little bit. Alright, well that's not really how you want to do it either, but again, we're trying. Oh, the drift went the wrong way. That's like the worst thing that can happen to you in all of Mario Kart, I feel like. When sometimes you try to drift one way and it just goes the exact opposite way. And you just get so thrown off by that, it's unreal. Alright, we ended up losing a bunch of time, and I think that's because maybe my strats on this course are... Again, they work for me pretty good. And trying the new ones there didn't really pan out, especially because, like, the corner I was trying to cut on that ramp was sort of unsuccessful. Or at least not the intended kind of, like, fast way you want to do that. And that's alright. I swear you can get a trick. Morton just stole my coin. Oh god, I hate Morton so much. Ooh, missed that one up pretty bad. Coin-wise, we're not doing too terrible, though. Alright, and you kind of... I mean, obviously you want to get the trick off that ramp if you take it, but, like, apparently those ramps are okay. Again, I'm kind of, like, relearning, because, like, normally... Again, a lot of this is about having your momentum going in the right direction. Whereas, like, you don't necessarily go slower when you get launched into the air. Alright, that was a little bit nicer, I think. But you're not going forward as much, you know? So, yeah, it might not be slower, but... You do want to be going forward, and you got to kind of, like, think about, you know, your forward momentum sometimes, which is why, Excite Bike Arena, for example, is such a pain, because, like, you don't want to take any of the, Ooh, okay, you know what? Sure, we'll take that. Alright, well, kind of missed that there. I'm almost surprised that wasn't a gold split. I mean, I didn't race perfectly there, but I felt a lot cleaner, and sometimes I hit those crabs. That had to be close. Although, then again, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Again, still trying to figure the things out. And, like, this is another one where I kind of have a better idea what to do, but only slightly. Because, like, mostly I was getting it right, but, like, this corner, for example... You want to just kind of do that boost instead of holding it around the entire corner. I don't like that. I had to slam the wall a few times. Trying to get those coins, but could not get any of them, unfortunately. But yeah, mostly you just want to keep this one as tight as possible. Alright, we have the chance to get some coins here. That's a little bit better. I mean, I'll try to get the ones in here again, but... Alright, yeah, that kind of worked. Didn't get them all, but we are up to 7, and we avoided hitting any cars. And I feel like a big part of this particular track is just don't hit the cars. Which, again, easier said than done, but still. I'll do that. I don't know how much worth it was to go so far out of the lines to get those coins, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Alright, got a bus around here, and I don't like when they're, like, right by the corner when you need to take the corner. Alright, looks like we're doing fine, though. Could maybe do a little bit better coin routing, but I'm happy with that, and it was a gold split, so there we go. And Sum of Best is actually down under 135 now. I don't know how long that's been like that, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I think, like, the world record one, world record run, that's kind of hard to say for some reason, actually. I think it's like a 124 or something. I know it's like just over 10 minutes faster than me. Which is insane to think about, you know, this being a racing game. Didn't really take that the best, but, I mean, we still made it work. Now, this is something I want to work on, is being able to, like, consistently get those coins and also these coins. And I also sort of figured out, like, this shortcut a little bit better. As I continue to do it very, very incorrectly. Oh my god. Alright, I just need a better angle on that one. Like, I know the angle of approach I need, and right now, since, like, I just sort of figured that out, it's more about executing it for me. Yeah, this is not a very good dry desert, but, like, again, we learning. And you gotta always be learning. That's, like, the #1 rule of Mario Kart, speedrunning in general, even. It's just you always be learning. Alright, well, that kind of worked, but again, not the greatest. You want to kind of have a better mini-turbo there to carry you across the off-road stuff, but it, I guess, just don't always work out that way. You gonna go back up? No. I was thinking of going around him, but that was a little bit risky there. Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna make it. Yeah, that was, well, still not very good, but the best I've taken it in this race. And we are going to lose a little bit of time there. Which I'm kind of surprised. Like, I thought I had a decent dry desert, at least for me, because, like, I screwed this one up pretty bad anyway. So, I don't know, I guess a little bit surprised there. And this course is something I'm, like, kind of confident on anyway, so I'm not feeling that I need to make too many adjustments for this. I like this one. I don't know why. But it was like the first one I like sort of learned like a decent unintended, well, maybe unintended is not the right word, but like a decent shortcut for. And that is the skip through the water rather than going all the way around that pretty wide or otherwise wide turn where you can just kind of like take it real tight like that, except I screwed that one up a little bit. But that path a lot faster than anything you could try to do. Taking the track, you know, where the actual track is. But yeah, so far so good. Take a little bit better line here. Oh boy. Yeah, I've screwed that one up twice, actually, which is a little bit unlike me. But I think the rest of the race has been, like, okay enough to maybe make up for it. Not saying we're going to save or lose time either way, but, oh, it'll just be a gold split. Never mind, we're fine. Didn't save much time, but again, a gold split's a gold split. And, again, like, and I kind of talked about this earlier in the run, I think the gold splits where you know you screwed up and you still gold splitted are kind of nice, because it's like, okay, yeah, it's a gold split, it's the best I've ever done, but I know I can do it better. And you can just be kind of confident in that. Alright, don't ask me what that was supposed to be. Because I don't have an answer for you. I'm trying the, well, I shouldn't call it soft drifting, because that's probably not what I'm doing. Softer drifting than what I am normally good for. Oh, that was not really what I wanted to do there. But I normally fling myself around the corner so hard here that, well, that this happens. And it's not necessarily the fastest. So if I can clean that part up of this race for me, I think I got a lot of time save potential there. I'm mostly, like, fine with the rest of this, even though I'm kind of screwing it up, trying the soft drifts. And I guess another thing is, I don't really know how exactly to soft drift, so just, like, again, it's more of like a, I know kind of what to do, but it's the physical execution part of it that's a little bit tougher. And it, in a weird way, it almost feels better when that's the case, because it's like, I know I, you know, can do it, it's just a matter of actually, you know, performing the actions with your hands. Like, you know what you're supposed to do. Oh my god, hello? You're not supposed to do whatever the hell that was. So, probably going to lose a little bit of time here, but... I guess it's a little refreshing to take this course a little bit different than I normally do. Alright, a little bit of a late split, but, I mean, still going to lose time on that. Not as much as I thought, though. I mean, only like a fraction of a second down, considering the late split anyway. I would say almost a full second, but again, it was like... Sometimes, like, it's hard to split while you have the controller in your hands, and you gotta, you know, time it when you cross the finish line and stuff. They are working on an auto splitter for this game, which would be a dream come true. And basically what... Excuse me? Anyway, basically what happens with an auto splitter is... There's, like, certain, like, audio and visual cues that... the program can pick up on to, like, tell when you need to split. Oh, that wasn't good. Don't want the glider that long there. And that would just make life a whole lot easier not having to worry about that, you know? I've never used an auto splitter in my life, though, so that'll be interesting to try to set up. Alright, at least we didn't fall off that time. Normally I'm, like, pretty good about staying, like, not flying off the track at this course. Yeah, we're doing okay here. Missed the trick on that. Those dudes sound terrifying, by the way. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I know they're, like, part of Donkey Kong Country, but, like, they be screaming. They really be screaming, and it's something to behold. Yeah, behold. That's the right word. Kind of. It's mostly the right word, anyway. There we go. Hey, and we got the good mini turbo there. Again, missed the trick off of that, but also not the biggest deal in the world, I guess. And I might not want to do a trick on that one. Hey, we saved a little bit of time. No gold split on DK Jungle, but I did fall off at the beginning, so that could have been the difference between a gold split and not. But either way, just kind of saving time is sort of nice. Wario Stadium's another one where I kind of have alternate strats to try out. I don't know how much time they could save, but, like, anything to be a little bit faster is worth an attempt in my book. So apparently what you can do is just kind of, like, go like that. That didn't really feel great, but, like, it didn't feel awful either. And, like, apparently you can just kind of skip over that a little bit. I don't know how much faster that is, but... This is part of the track right here where I feel like it's the messiest for everyone. Yo, welcome back, Katie. Speedrun's not going super great, but I kind of didn't plan on this one going great because I'm mostly just trying out new stuff. And whatever I feel like sticks for me, I'm going to try that in like the second run for the day. Alright, you know what? That one felt a little bit better. Okay, wasn't supposed to do a trick there. That kind of sent me flying into that fireball, unfortunately. But yeah, we're behind, but I'm feeling okay about it. I'm going to say anything, but yeah, that's a lot of red over there. Yeah, that's a lot of red over there. But the light red stuff is okay. That means I'm catching up. The dark red stuff is what we don't like to look at. But what I prefer to focus on, at least right now, is that there's a lot of gold splits, which are represented by rainbow colors. So I guess you can call them rainbow splits, too, if you wanted. Okay, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do that. Like, I get what you're supposed to do there, and again, I tricked when I wasn't supposed to. This skip I can kind of do, though. It's almost nothing, but, like, could result in getting a better angle at this part and saving a little bit of time that way. Oh, I took that a little bit too tight. So we're going to lose some time there, too. Yep, that's the dark red. That's okay, though. Let's see. I mean, we're only like 30 seconds behind. And after this, I'm definitely going to take a short break. I need to rest my hands. And especially since this is not the only Mario Kart I'm going to be playing today. Music, twitch.tv/music_maker, by the way. Go ahead and follow if you haven't. Music's going to be doing some community stuff. Mario Kart will be included in that. And I'm hoping... Oh, hello, Music. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about how you're going to do some cool community stuff today. Hope you're having a good day so far, Music. I figured, you know what? I got to get some practice in. Well, shit. You don't ever want to go under here, but, like, it happens. But I also just want to touch stuff up. Promos even when I'm not here. That's right. You don't have to be here to get promos. I feel like your streams speak for themselves, and I always remember them and will gladly promote them when I do that. Alright. I'm kind of getting the hang of, like, upper strat, though. Not very clean, but we're doing it. I'm home already! Oh my gosh, welcome home! I don't know what time it is, but I assume that that thing kind of worked out. But it almost crashed my car 3 times! Yo, don't be Mario Kart in real life! Oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, I imagine you're okay, but, like, please be careful. Don't want nothing happening to you. I mean, driving can be scary sometimes. Also couldn't go in the store because... Oh, it's downpouring. Oh my god. Hello. Just crash into a little bit of everything. Why not? Downpouring, I didn't want to load and unload groceries in the pouring rain. Oh, okay. That kind of sucks, but yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from. Oh, we were allowed to leave at 1, and then I got stuck there for extra half hour, but now it's 2. Oh, damn. Well, it was nice that they let you leave at 1, I guess, but, I mean... Getting stuck there kind of sucks. But, I mean, it still kind of worked out, right? Like, maybe a little bit earlier than previously thought. Oh, speaking of music, look at where we are. The place with the good drum at the end. I know it's not a drum. Alright, a little bit screwing up my drifts there. And there. And definitely there. Don't do that. Oh, flooded roads skirting my... Oh, okay. So it was like weather related. Where's my... Oh, this is nothing short of a disaster. Yeah, this first run isn't going to be any good. It's just not going to be any good. Alright, that part was like okay-ish. Oh no. Oh god, no, get off of these keys! What's going on? Oh, and I'm getting chomped. This is just awful. And I didn't even have any... Well, I guess I did kind of have strats here I wanted to try, but mostly this is just me being bad now. So I know I gotta, like, kind of turn things around for the next run. But luckily there will be a next run, and I'm not just gonna end it on me being... not very great at this video game right now. Okay, that was, like, clean-ish. I'll take that. Still got, like, no coins from all the falling off and stuff. Go make a cocktail, because I do what I want. Alright, sounds good, Music. Well, wait, what kind of cocktail are you making? Is it similar to the ones from, that you were making the other time that you made cocktails? Also, don't forget the water. I mean, not in the cocktail, obviously, but, like, it's a good compliment to a cocktail. Sometimes. You just gotta be... always be hydrated. Alright, that kind of worked, I guess. We did it. We only... Holy shit on all the time loss in that one. That's like almost half my time loss in one course. Hit me with that water cocktail, if you would. Imagine a water cocktail. That sounds just awful. Like, even if there's alcohol in it, just... no thank you. I don't want that. Like, what would you even... I don't even want to think about it. Don't want to think about it. What I will think about is how this is a course I need no other strats on. And I'm just kind of like okay-ish at. Would prefer to get some more coins, so you know what? Let's take a little bit of a... Well, that wasn't really worth it. I hate when I try to take slightly worse lines to get the coins, and then I just still miss the coins, and it ends up being all for nothing. At least we got this one here. At least I can do that skip. Like my friend's trying to trick me into drinking water in college. Oh god, wants shots. But drink water. Don't need a water cocktail, but water bottle on the side, always good. I mean, you could have your shots. You know, no one's taking those away from you. At least, not yet. I don't think we'll have to do that. But, water good. Although, I mean, I'm gonna probably have a little something later, too. I'm not sure if I want the smoked maple or the honey, though, for me. Because the smoked maple's gonna hit a little bit harder, but the honey is gonna taste a little bit better. Ooh. Oh, the egg! No! Got ran over by the damn egg. Again. Alright, well. It's a good thing we're getting all the bad stuff out of our system right now. And I only lost like a second. That was probably from the egg. Oh, did he just crash into the... he just crashed into the wall out of my control. That was a little weird. King Boo be wildin'. Also, I changed my glider today to try to do a slightly better build. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but, like, it is good. But I think I just might change off of King Boo altogether. I might go harder on the meta than I really want to, but... Because I just kind of think King Boo's kind of cool, you know, for a Mario character. And I don't really want to be Roy, because Roy is not our boy. We don't like Roy here. Not a very good character. All the Koopalings in this game are not very good characters. They're like wastes of character slots. And I know that sounds mean, but it's true. They're all exactly the same. They're not, but like they are, though. Like, you look at the Koopalings and you tell me those are all different, unique characters with their own kind of thing going on. It just ain't it. Alright, this is lap number 2, so... a little bit of that. Alright. That was kind of nice. Good TikTok. Tell us how you really feel. Well, I mean, if you're interested. No, they, I hate them. I really don't like them, because... I remember when they first announced, like, the character roster for Mario Kart. They were like, oh, and it's the Magic Koop... or, not the Magic Koop, it's the Koopalings, and there's just so many of them. There's this one, and there's like 7 of them, and you're gonna love them because that's half the roster right there. And it's like... dude, you could have had so many other cool characters that were in other Mario Kart games that you took out to add these assholes in. Anyway, that's a gold split and a huge time save. That was kind of nice. You don't owe me, I do what I want. Wait, what are you talking about? You could be the Magic Koopas. You could be the you could do whatever. You could be whatever. Unless that was like from something else. I don't know. I ain't telling you what character you can be. I'm telling you what ones I think are wastes of the game's data. And that would be the Koopalings. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is go to the left. I know I go to the left usually. Oh, and that didn't work. But I like to get the coins there. And apparently going on the... I mean, right. That's right. I don't know my left and right. Oh, about water. No, you gotta get water. Oh, busy making alcohol. Okay, I gotcha. No, you gotta get the water, though. Oh, somehow that worked. I didn't get any of the coins. I ain't gonna take your alcohol away. But I'm gonna say, like, drink that water, also. In addition to... you know, you don't gotta water it down. Oh god, what is going on? Hello. Not textbook, but we didn't fall off the course. I'll take it. You can't get me, Piranha Plant. This might be like a decent Piranha Plant slide for me, just because normally I'm just god-awful at this course. And it is like one of the worst courses, I think. See, like this plus the Koopalings, they don't need to be in this video game. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's more what I wanted to do. Got off of this whole game, to be honest. It ain't an easy game, especially at 200cc. It takes a lot of practice and just getting used to things. And honestly, like, most of the time, and maybe this just is in the older Mario Karts, but most of the time in the older Mario Karts, I was, like, not the best in my friend group with that kind of stuff. Hey, we saved a little bit of time. I always talk mad shit when I play first time in years, I get wrecked. It do be happening. Plus, with the items, you just never know what's gonna happen. You really just never know. I mean, you got the lightning, you got the damn blue shells, and... oh, great. Audio balanced volcano, here we come. This is... oh, there is a Morton's Construction. I knew it existed. Alright, I'm not just going a little bit crazy. Well, maybe a little bit, but like... Morton's Construction is real in this game. Oh, come on. Oh, this is so bad. Not that I usually do good here, but like... a little disappointed in myself sometimes. Alright. Not a bad first lap, just a little bit bad of a first lap. And then remember, this has Levolution, so the level's going to change as we go through. And that usually is good for screwing me up a time or two. Well, that time the regular level just screwed me up. Oh, I know! I missed the glider! No! Into the friggin' nacho cheese. Right combo characters and card stuff? That's also a big thing, too. And it also depends on, like, what CC you're on, because, like... in the lower CCs, I feel like you definitely want the heavier... well, maybe you do want the heavier characters, like, all the time, but... in, like, 200cc, if you went with a light character, just to kind of make sure you still have control over everything, that's pretty viable, but... right now, I'm just kind of with, like, a light, heavy character, if that makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense, but, like... god damn it, I fell off again. Also just bad. Sometimes it'd be like that. Oh, that fireball almost hit me. Okay, I'd be surprised if anything good came from this run. Or not this run, but this course, yeah. Losing a little bit of time there, too. Maybe I just don't have it today. But, like, I need to have it for later, because I lost all my points in Music Stream by gambling them away like an idiot. And now I have, like... well, I don't have 0. I got, like, 10,000 or something, but... I done goofed. I messed it up. Alright, what side is this on? This side. I don't like that. Apparently these are, like, semi-random, too. Like, what side these things appear on. I didn't know that until just today. Ah, just couldn't get around him. Hate this track because of those dudes. They don't need to be there, but they just be bouncing around. They don't even do anything. They just sit there and bounce, and that was maybe not the right play with that mini turbo. Alright, trying the softer drifts. Seems to be, like, sort of working. Then again, I still don't really know how to soft drift, so... ah, well, that's not how you do it. Yeah, I'm just real bad today. I think I just don't have it. Which, you know, is fine. I still like me some zooming. And I hadn't played Mario Kart since, I don't know, I guess the last time I ran the game. So, lose a little bit of time here. Yeah, 4 seconds, I guess, isn't really a little bit of time, but... sometimes it be like that. And I think we're sort of close to the end of the first run. Maybe got like another half hour to go. Well, no, we got more than another half hour to go, unfortunately. I mean, I could just kind of scrap this run and take a break and start a new one, which I'm like kind of considering right now. Oh, come on. I so had that. I saw him flip, and he was over the edge, but the game disagrees on that one. Oops. Alright, well, I guess if you are going to take that ramp, might as well get a little bit of a trick off of it. Alright, let's see if we can hit it this time. Hey, there we go. Alright. Like, if I can master that, this course is going to be so good. It's very easier said than done, but still. Alright. This has actually been pretty clean. Alright, let's try it again. I wonder if it is all about the angle you take on this, because, like, I'm going to try to get the same angles I had last time. Yeah, it might be. Alright, 2 out of 3. That's pretty good. Again, I'm usually 0 for 3 on that, but... Alright, this will be a gold split, for sure, then. If it's not, then I don't know what the hell I was doing when I got my best split on this course, but it wasn't that. I can tell you that much. And I do need to remember what it was if it wasn't that. Oh, we're, yeah, almost slapping Villager there. Yeah, there we go. Good time save, gold split, the works. So I think I kind of know how to do that now, instead of just being like, oh, I don't know, maybe you just have to be fast enough. I guess the right angle helps. Ah, it's Excite Bike. Hey, thanks. Excite Bike, though, is a really weird one. I still don't know exactly how to do this. Other than just kind of get as many coins as you can. Oh god, I didn't mean to go off of that. Alright, well now that I know it's there, I can avoid it next time. Like, it's actually faster to just skip the ramp. That's how crazy it transfers your momentum vertically. There we go. Like, even these jumps, I don't really want to do them. That's, like, right in the middle, though. I don't know if you can even avoid that ramp. I mean, I guess realistically you could, but it's just, it comes out of nowhere. It's so hard to see. And that's just, like, the shitty RNG of this course. Plan to stream tonight, but community game sounds fun. They are a lot of fun. I highly recommend them if you get a chance to hang out. That said, streaming is also fun. So, like, do what you want to do, you know? But, like... We're here for it. We're here for the community stuff. I know, well, I guess I shouldn't speak for music. Music, if you're still here, what are some of the stuff you want to do for community games? And also, when do you think you might go live? The people need to know the answer to the questions. I mean, they don't right now, but, like, we'll be there anyway. But you know what I mean. Alright, I'm just not going to trick off of that and hope that it helps. And it didn't help. Oh, she's already streaming. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I'm going to be... I might just miss the Mario Kart stuff. She went live a little bit ago with Fall Guys. Oh, she's doing Fall Guys first, so I got a chance. That was very nice of her. I don't know if... I don't want to say she did that on purpose so I could play Mario Kart, but, like... It works out really well for me because I can't play Fall Guys with her because I don't have it on PS4. Alright, well, music streaming. I know who we're raiding. I almost want to cut the stream short just to, Alright, here's going to be another strat. Oh, wasn't fast enough. Was not fast enough. But yeah, you can jump that. And again, this is mostly the testing ground. So, I will do my testy kind of things. I hate that sentence as well. Also, this one's really hard to get coins on. Yeah, I don't know why it's not cross-platform, to be honest. I don't know. Like, again, that just doesn't really seem like something that's, like, all that hard to do. How do you actually do that, though? Like, I know I'm not going super fast over it, but... Like, if... Like, that's a shortcut where if you make it, that's gonna save you seconds. Like, that's not just the fraction of a second, you know... Ticky-tack, save a little time here, a little time there. That's, like, a major... skip if you can get that down, but again, definitely easier said than done. I'm gonna try to, like, I think my angle is okay there. It's probably not the best, and I know I slow down a lot on this corner, so let's... Oh, okay, well, I'm not even gonna try for it. Because, like, apparently I slowed down way too much. I didn't even think I was hitting the brake that much, but clearly that was the case. This is going to be a bad Dragon Drift way. We're going to lose a bunch of time here, but again, all this is to be expected. And we didn't lose as much time as I thought we might. But yeah, if you do have a PS4 and like Fall Guys and want to play some games with music and friends, I highly recommend doing that. And, you know, I mean, I wouldn't mind if you tuned out to go there. I'm not saying, like, you should, but, like, I wouldn't be upset about it. I totally get it. Because that, you can actually play the games. Right now, like, I'm not playing the games with other people, unfortunately. Not that I would be against that, but it's just not what I'm doing today. I love playing games with other people, and actually that's why I like the Community Day stuff so much. Alright, so this shortcut, I'm going to actually take it a little bit different than I normally do. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll get the job done. Not quite a no-touch, but you can get that without touching the ground at all. And it's, like, way faster. But the jump was pretty well timed. We did make the shortcut. Had the right angle and everything. Ah, screwed up there a little bit. And now that we have coins, we don't need to worry about those pads anymore. Alright, again, not the no-touch. In fact, we needed a couple touches there. But that's okay. Okay, that really is hard to take that turn there. Like, I was even hitting the brakes. That's just how fast this track is. And actually, like, something I was checking out before the stream was, like, if there's any info yet on whether your PS4 digital games will transfer over to PS5. Like, you would assume so, right? Because they're... Oh, God, that's... Oh, we almost made it back up. Oh, it's taken us so far back. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is just rude, game. You can't do that. You can't do that. And we still save time, but, like, that is disappointing. I really screwed that one up. But anyway, if you can transfer your PS4 digital games to your PS5 library, which, again, one would assume you could for most, if not all of them, but also, we're talking about Sony here. They've been known to be real shitty about that kind of stuff sometimes. Yeah, like, I keep hearing that you could, but, like, still nothing official from Sony yet. And it's just kind of frustrating, because, like, for me, that's the decision. Like, that right there is the decision if I get the damn thing or not. The PS5, that is. But, yeah, I was looking into it. And, yeah, still couldn't find anything. Because, like, I do have a bunch of digital PS4 games. Because, like, when I had my PS4, I got everything digitally. And if that carries over, then if I do get a PS5, I still have games I can play, you know? And I won't just be stuck needing only PS5 games or, you know, having to re-buy things. But, like, you know, since they're tied to your account, you would think it would work. Again, the only thing I question is Sony going to be an asshole about it? And so far, we don't know what their plans are this gen. In terms of, like, whether they want to be assholes or not. That was awful. Right there. Like, if this was Microsoft we were talking about, I would already know that it would transfer over. Microsoft is notoriously good about that stuff lately. Which is weird because of the whole thing they started with the Xbox One. With, like, the whole DRM and just the weird shit they did. Not being able to share games. I mean, they went back on it, but, like, you saw their intentions. Oh, pff, you don't want to do it like that. You definitely don't want to do it like that. Just drive right off the track. We still save time. How is that even possible? I must have royally screwed this one up if we're still saving time there. Anyway, apparently it's only going to be like $500, like $4.99 for the PS5 and like $3.99 for the all-digital one, which is the one I would get anyway. So, Well, I do say, I know, that's expensive. The only reason I say only is because, like, they are using some pretty expensive parts in their system, so I think a lot of us, and especially since it's taken them so long to announce a price, a lot of us are scared that it's going to be like $700 or something insane. Because, like, otherwise they would not make a profit off of it. And it's not to say that they can't sell it at a loss, it's just that I don't think they want to, and they would have to sell it for pretty expensive to not take a loss on it. So that would actually be like okay. No, I know. It's just, it's scary though. It is scary. And especially since like this month has been a very expensive month for me for very good reasons. And you know, I don't regret it. It's just that like I really can't spend anything else this month. Not that I would, you know, be able to get a PS5 this month anyway. I mean, the pre-orders aren't live, and if they were, I don't think I would pre-order it anyway. I probably wouldn't even get the damn thing until I know for sure some of my friends are, and or that I know that the library is going to transfer over. Hey, saved a little bit of time there. Yeah, gaming is super expensive. And weirdly enough, I think PC gaming is the cheapest it gets. Because, I mean, it's a much higher initial investment in your PC than, like, a console, for example, right? But you gotta keep in mind, when you have a console, like a PlayStation or an Xbox or whatever, if you want to play online with friends, that's gonna cost you extra every year. And a lot of people don't factor that cost in. Games on Steam tend to go on, like, pretty good sales and just be cheaper. Although that's been a little bit better with like consoles lately, with the indies getting on their storefronts and stuff, in terms of like how expensive games are and like them running sales. But a lot of the times you can't beat Steam and you can't beat PC games when it comes to prices. So it ends up better for you in the long run to go gaming PC, especially since like a PC can last you multiple generations. Like, for example, I had my last PC when, I had it before the Xbox One and PS4 came out, and at the time it was more powerful than both of those systems, and the only reason why I still am not using it now is mostly because it died, and I honestly, that doesn't, you know, you're gonna get a good amount of years out of that. But it would still be able to compete with, like, gaming on consoles these days. The new PC I have right now is going to be, like, I already have it built, and it's going to be more powerful than the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Well, maybe not quite, but, like, it's hard to tell when the consoles aren't out, right? But, spec-wise, it is pretty good. Hey, that's a gold split somehow. Want to get a PC, but I need a new car, too? I know, and it's, like, those are two pretty expensive things. I mean, obviously the car more so, but, like, the car, you know, you could argue that's a lot more useful. You know, it gets you from place to place. Like, if you could, like, get a PC gaming car, which I don't know, that probably exists, but would also be, you know, absurdly expensive. But hey, you'd at least be able to combine your costs, right? Imagine that. A car that has a gaming PC just built right in. Hey, got the rupees there. But yeah, normally, at least for me, in terms of gaming, you want a PC. You get most of the good games that, you know, the good AAAs that aren't the console exclusive ones, and then get whatever Nintendo has, because Nintendo games are just objectively the best. Alright, maybe not objectively, but I love them. I couldn't live without my Nintendo stuff. But, like, lately for me, though, I've been wanting a lot of the PlayStation exclusives, which historically hasn't been the case for me, but, like, I want to play Persona. You know, I want to play all these other games, like Horizon Forbidden West, which, I don't know, maybe that'll come to PC also. But there's, like, a lot of games on PlayStation that are compelling exclusives to me, and then, like, with the way Xbox is going about things, a lot of their games that normally would be exclusive to their console are coming just to Game Pass, and it's also including Game Pass PC. So you basically can play all of the greatest Xbox games on your PC too, so... Which is kind of nice, but also weird, because in a way they're creating a situation where you don't need to buy their box to play their games. I guess they're just really going hard on Game Pass, which is a huge value. Really good value in Game Pass. But it's just weird how they're like almost actively like, don't buy our console. You could play it on PC. Just buy our subscription service and we'll be good. And I guess over the span of however many years, maybe that adds up to about the price of a console, but it's just kind of weird to me. Like, I like it. It's cool, but it's just strange, because it's like, I don't want, like, it's not even that I don't want Xbox Series X, because it does seem like it'd be, like, really powerful. There's a lot of cool things that I think they're doing with it. But at the same time, I'm going to be able to play all that stuff on my PC anyway, so there really wouldn't be a point. And especially since I just like the PC stuff better anyway, it's just, it's an awkward situation, but, like, PlayStation, I want it. I want the PlayStation for the exclusive games. And everything else I will play on my PC. Or Nintendo Switch. And then I can play anything. But still, that's still, like, technically, if you count the PC as a console, that's still 3 consoles. And that's not exactly easy to support libraries of games across that many consoles, and I know, like, being an adult can sometimes be easier because you have more disposable income, but it can also be harder because it's like you also have more responsibilities and bills to pay, so... Wow, great gold split on Baby Park, and that is while splitting late. That did feel like a good Baby Park. I'm kind of thinking I like this build better than my old one. Again, it's not much different, but I feel like my old build would have got stuck there. What is this disposable income you speak of? Yeah, that's a good question. The only reason I've had any lately is because student loans got paused. As soon as those get back up, which I'm pretty sure is September, next month, yeah, as soon as that comes back, I can kiss any of that goodbye. Oh, I hit the cheese, though. I hope that cheese stays broken. I don't think it does, but I really hope it does. Because, like, that is a decentish shortcut. I used to not take any of the shortcuts here, but apparently you can do it, and it's, like, pretty okay. Oh, well. You definitely do want your drift, though. But apparently it's easier to... Excuse me? Why was that so slow? I think I screwed it up, but, like, damn. Oh, the cheese is still there, and I hit it again. Oh, man. I hate this course so much. But if these shortcuts do pay off, even if I don't take them right, that's still better than, I don't know. I still might be able to get a gold split out of this, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, though. We'll have to see if this is one that sticks. Alright, that, like, kind of worked a little bit better. Maybe one too many hops. Because the hops do slow you down a little bit, but it's also, like, sometimes it's faster to hop over terrain that would slow down your car. At least temporarily. Oh, God. Oh, that's... Yeah, this is awful. Just an awful shortcut. Like... If that saves time, it's almost certainly canceled out by the fact that I didn't do very well on it. I mean, we saved a little bit of time, not a gold split. Horizon Forbidden West will be PS5 exclusive when it releases, so it's likely it won't come to PC till 2024. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think we can necessarily draw that conclusion just from how they handled Horizon Zero Dawn, because, I mean, you got to keep in mind that's like it's a new game in their franchise, right? You know, it's like a brand new thing. It was a PS4 exclusive. It did really well, and maybe that's when they're like, alright, this is going to be doing well, let's put it on PC. Like, after they've kind of gotten the sales and stuff. Ooh. Alright, that's a little cut you can do, but I'm not doing it well. But what I would think is that they said, hey, this Horizon Zero Dawn game did really well, let's support it on multiple platforms, you know, and just kind of have that idea from the beginning. Ooh. Didn't get that one either. But I gotta practice this. But I don't know. I don't know. Also, I know I'm behind on chat. I apologize. Oh, Almost. Okay. I mean, if I didn't stumble a little bit, that could have been faster. But I don't know if that's a strat I necessarily want to include right now, because that does kind of screw me up a little bit. Not saying it's a bad strat, I'm just saying that it doesn't really work for me. And same with this one, I don't think I even want to do this one. No, yeah, as of right now, it's only for PS5. But what I think they're going to do is, like, when they, well, maybe did already, is that they saw how good the game did, and were like, alright, you know what, we're going to make this on PlayStation again. But instead of thinking of it later down the life cycle and development, maybe that's something they've considered earlier on in the development cycle. Alright, that, like, sort of worked. Not really, but, like, it kind of did. Been paying them, but only because I can afford it now when I was paying 2 rents for a while there. Damn. Yeah, I haven't been paying mine. I probably should have, but, like, it was just nice to not have that be... Oh, I forgot to, there's a thing you can do to select your season in this one, but I forgot to do it. But we got fall anyway. This is what I would have wanted. Yeah, I hope it's not going to be a shitty console port, too. Forbidden West, anyway. Yeah, I probably should have been paying my student loan, but I just kind of wasn't. And I know, like, they paused the interest rates and stuff, too, but I was just, like, it's been forever since I could, like, actually spend money. And it felt kind of good to be able to do it, so I'm like, you know what? They're pausing the student loans, it'll be fine. I'll just pay them back when they want me to pay them back again. And, like, for the most part, I think that'd be okay, but it's definitely better and more responsible to get on top of that right away, I feel. Alright, I think this Animal Crossing... Well, kind of missed the trick off the bridge there. I think this Animal Crossing is going to be pretty good for us here. I feel like my drifts are a little bit softer here. I felt like this course has flowed pretty well so far. No huge mistakes yet. Oh, well, it's a little bit of one, but again, nothing major. Maybe lost like a second or two. Yeah, that's a gold split and a big time save. Yeah, it's nice not to see that much money just disappear all the time, and especially if that's like for me, I don't make much more than I pay in student loans, so it really squeezes me, and it's partly because of my job, and, you know, not really getting enough hours, but, like, I'm also lucky that that's the only bill I have to pay at this time. But yeah, it does suck just seeing it, like, evaporate right before your very eyes. And I kind of hate how much of a scam college is, or at least feels like. And I think part of it's just, like, the system. And I know I'm going to be, like, one of those people. Oh, yeah, that was not very good. Should have taken a better line there. Yeah, it's kind of a scam. But I think it's also the system where it's, like... I feel like back in the day, and this is, like, way back in the day, that, getting a college degree was less of an expectation and more of something that set you apart. And these days, and I don't know whose fault it is, employers, or just maybe there's more people who want to pursue that avenue, where having a college degree doesn't like make you a better candidate, it just makes you a viable candidate for a lot of things these days. And, like, both of my parents have had well-paying jobs where they could support a family without a college degree. And nowadays, if people were to be hired for those same positions, a college degree is a minimum. So it just kind of sucks, you know? Like, they didn't have to go through student debt hell. Like, and I'm not saying they didn't go through their own stuff and that I'm jealous of my parents or anything or that generation, but it just feels kind of weird how it's like, yeah, you're fine with having these people working for you without college degrees, but, like, as soon as it's us, now all of a sudden we need a degree. And, you know, I have one, so, I mean, there's that, but, I mean, you gotta go through so much shit to get it, you know? Says the woman who plans on getting her master's eventually. Oh, God. Oh god, good luck with that. I mean, I was told master's degrees, and this might just be in my field, but like having a master's degree is like even more of a scam. And that was like by the person who is now in charge of that master's degree program. So basically just don't go for your master's. Like you can, but like probably don't. But again, I don't know if that's master's degrees in general or just like that program. It could definitely be either of those, and I'm not entirely sure which one is the case. But it's scary. It's scary. I think for you, though, having a master's degree would be good because you're a teacher, right? And I think if you have, if I'm not mistaken, all you need is a master's degree. Or no, wait, no. I'm thinking the wrong thing. Never mind. I'm thinking the opposite. Because, like, a lot of my teachers in college, they didn't actually have degrees in teaching. They just had master's degrees in their field of study. And that's enough to be a college professor. Which is terrifying, but, like, okay. And you could definitely tell which ones were not good at the whole teacher part of things. It's like, yeah, you know a lot of this stuff, but you're not very good at getting your point across. You're not very good at running a class. And I feel like a lot of the kids in that class, myself included, suffered as a result. It just kind of sucked. But yeah, I had that backwards, sorry. And, I mean, no disrespect to them, I guess. You know, they're trying their best, but I feel like you gotta have at least a little something in teaching, you know? To be able to teach a college course. But then again, you know, there's a reason I'm not in charge of this kind of stuff, and that is, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm just gonna drive off the track a few times for good measure. Plan on getting my master's social work, so it won't be a complete scam. Okay, true. You could do a lot with that, actually. And I feel like, at least these days, where seeing like someone like a social worker is less stigmatized or whatever than it was before, I think that's like just kind of growing a lot more these days. And especially even like just as like a society, like we live in a society, by the way, but also, you know, we're just like getting all digital and stuff, and you know, there's a lot of like consequences to that, where I think a lot of people would benefit from seeing a social worker or something more often, or just like at all. The internet's weird, it's mean, and there's probably, you know, since we're just kind of starting to get the generations growing up with it, you know, at all times, you know, we're like kind of now seeing what sort of impact that has on them, like maybe developmentally or what's the other word? But like you kind of know what I mean, right? We're just kind of seeing the impacts of that. So I think that is going to be taking off a lot more. And you love to see it, though. You love to see when people see a professional to get help for things like, oh shit, like that train. I needed professional help for that train. But no, like just in all aspects of their life, whether it's something physical, mental, whatever. And, you know, I love how it's not as stigmatized now. And it's way more normal than it has ever been, probably. And even just the advances we've made in those fields, like, recently, is pretty incredible, so. Yes, we live in a society, but also, you know, we can get help for things. And that is good. Very good, even. Very great. Decent Super Bell Subway. Already not going to be able to... I mean, maybe, depending on how much time we can save on this big blue skip, I'm going to try. Longest time I thought mental illness made you weak. My family was rampant with depression and alcoholism. For a while, I was the only sibling not taking medication. I thought that was good. And now I'm medicated, and like, what an ignorant bitch. I mean, it's all learning, too, right? I mean, there was definitely a point in my life where I was like, you know, I have this, you know, this weakness, this mental illness or whatever that I have, it is holding me back. But like you learn to not like live with it, but you learn to like manage it better and just kind of be like, yeah, I'm sick, not weak. I think that's the slogan. And you know, you can take medication for that, and that's okay. In fact, you should. I mean, you take medication for, oh god, this is not gonna work. Yeah, I had a horrible angle on that. Like, you take medication when you get sick with, like, the flu or something. Like, you take antibiotics. Why wouldn't you take medication for, you know, like, a mental illness? And mental illnesses are physical, too, which is, I think, like, a lot of people don't really understand that. Like, it's just the way the hormones and stuff, like, in your brain are. Like, for me, my brain doesn't produce enough serotonin by itself, so it needs a little boost. And so I take medication to help make that happen. And now I do have enough, and it's, like, fine. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is a disastrous big blue course here. But, yeah, I'm just, I'm happy that stuff isn't stigmatized. 137.11's actually not that bad. Oh, my God. I'm happy with that. I mean, it's not a good time, but I'm happy with it compared to, like, everything we've been through here. I want to be an advocate for children who are not getting that kind of support. Absolutely. And that's just, like, that's just such an awesome thing to do. Just, I don't know. That, to me, that's something that would feel, like, super rewarding and just, like you're really making a huge positive impact on, well, the industry and, like, the world. And, that's something that I kind of thought about sometimes, like, going into, like, that kind of field instead of IT. But, like, I don't know. At least all I can do, since I'm not any kind of professional in any way, is just kind of, like, share my experiences, open up to other people so that maybe they feel more comfortable opening up to someone else. It doesn't have to be me, but, like, someone you trust. And I think that's just very helpful. And it's, like, really helpful to have these kinds of conversations. And, again, just, like, part of, like, I have a little thing in my panels or whatever saying that, like, we can talk about that stuff here. Because, like, the more we do, the more we get rid of that stigma that it's, like, a weird thing to talk about or it's any kind of taboo topic. No, it's completely normal. I mean, if I was, like, if I had the stomach flu and I was throwing up, I'd tell you about that and, like, how awful it was. So, I mean, it's not exactly the same. You know, the issues are maybe a little bit more sensitive, but it doesn't mean you can't talk about them. Anyway, I could rant about this stuff forever. I gotta stop myself. Especially my community have dealt with 3 separate children ranged 4 to 7 who verbally shared their thoughts of Susan. Oh my god. I'm like, no, not allowed. Yes, I'm glad you were there for them. Holy shit. That is, I mean, that's just gotta be so hard to hear, especially from children so young. I can't even imagine that. But, you know, having someone like you there to listen to them, I'm sure has helped them a lot, whether they even realize it or not. I mean, just young people with young minds, you know, having those kinds of thoughts, that just breaks your heart, man. That's just, yeah, I don't, and that's, like, maybe part of the reason why I don't know if I would be able to handle that kind of stuff, because that's, like, the kind of thing where it's like, I almost want to tear up right now just hearing that, and I haven't even heard what they had to say or their thoughts or anything. So maybe I wouldn't be the best for that, but I try to do what little good I can here and there, and I think it takes all of us, you know, professionals and non-professionals alike, just to do a little bit of what we can to just sort of make it a more normal thing and just make it a more accepting thing and, you know, be accepting of other people for that kind of stuff or in how they feel and all that. So maybe what I'm doing individually isn't, like, a huge deal, but if everyone takes a little bit of individual kind of responsibility with that kind of stuff and puts it out there and just all that kind of stuff, I think, you know, just everyone in general is going to benefit from that. It's all that matters. Honestly, doing what you can no matter your position in life or whatever. Exactly. And I think a lot of that, too, is being honest with yourself, because it's like, I know a lot of the times I feel like I just want to help the whole world, but I know that, and I've learned this lesson the hard way, that I gotta help myself before I can do that. Like, I got my own problems, and it's not bad to be selfish sometimes and try to, like, deal with yourself first, because if you're a mess, how are you gonna help other people, you know? And, like, yeah, sure, we all have our own struggles here and there, but I think stability in life is something that definitely helps you to help other people, you know, regardless of, even if it's like a, you know, mental health kind of thing. It could be anything. It's like the masking on airplanes, make sure yours is on before you help someone else. Right, yeah. And, you know, you want to help everyone, but, I mean, you gotta look out for yourself, too. You know, if something happens to you, like something like, God forbid, like you die, you know, obviously you can't help people when you're dead. I mean, that's a little bit of a logical extreme, but it, you know, you gotta make sure you're good before you can help and make sure other people are good. And I know way back in the day, this was like years ago, in my earlier 20s, I was just like, I don't care at all about me. I just want to make everyone else happy. And that's not a really healthy mindset to have. As much as it seems like a good guy altruist kind of thing, it doesn't really work out that way. And for me, that's a lesson I had to learn the hard way. And I will always tell people that it ain't that easy, you know? You know? Okay, oh, wait a minute. Anyway, I was gonna say, like, if I learn a lesson the hard way, I want other people to not have to learn it the hard way. Sounds like Mom should learn the hard way too. It's tough. It is tough learning that one the hard way, but I mean, sometimes I guess for some people that's what it takes, and maybe they don't kind of get that advice at all from anyone. And I don't know if I had or not, or maybe I did and I just ignored it, thinking I would be fine. But yeah, it's definitely something to kind of look out for. Recently learned to say no to people, and she called me once to tell me that she told someone no. Yo, you'll love to see it. That's awesome. And she was so proud of herself. Yeah, that's actually great. Because I know it's hard to say no to people sometimes, especially when you just like want to be nice and just want to be like a good person. It's hard to refuse people sometimes, and I feel like that's something that I'm still working on personally, and I've gotten better about, but I still sometimes find it hard to say no. Alright, well, I was gonna like step away to take a break, just to kind of rest my hands a little bit, but I think just kind of talking about that stuff was fine. At least break-wise. I'm gonna take a look at some of these courses here where I got the gold splits, the shiny ones. Got more than I thought I did. And just kind of see, like, the strats I used there I want to implement in the next run. And the other new strats I was trying, I'm going to cut some of them out because I'm not quite used to them yet. And maybe I need to practice those a little bit more somewhere else. Wow, 3 gold splits in a row? Are you kidding me? My sum of best is down to 134.33. Damn. That's pretty good. Alright. I kind of got an idea. Alright, this will be more my normal self. Let's go ahead and let's reset these. Yeah, I wanted to make them shiny instead of gold because they stood out more. And I'm going to keep this build for now. I think getting used to this is going to be nice. I might change my character later. This all is fine. Yeah, we're going into it again. Just make sure that... Alright, clicked on there so it'll actually work when I press the button. Alrighty, run number 2 of the day. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And we off. Gotta make sure I skip all the cutscenes. Gotta make sure I drive real good. And I think doing like 2 of these runs in a day is probably going to be my maximum. I don't think I'd ever do 3. I love Mario Kart, but it's a lot of Mario Kart, you know? Alright, that worked pretty good. Okay, well that didn't. I was trying to get the boost, but kind of failed to do so there. You know what? We'll just head down here. Grab this... Oh, never mind. I guess we won't grab that coin. Wanted to grab something to have 10, but like we could still do this and have a good angle on this turn here. There we go. That was pretty nice. Alright, that was slightly better. I would like to get that mini turbo out a little bit faster so we can approach that ramp at a better angle, but like, so far this has been pretty good. And I think that soft drifting stuff, at least for now, I'm not going to focus on because I think that's just something I'm going to have to learn and not something I could just say like, oh, okay, and then just throw it into my run. There we go. Oh, we hit the pillar though. Oh no, what a tragedy. What an actual tragedy. Well, time save erased. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't so bad, but I feel like that was pretty bad. Oh, couldn't get the... Oop, did I split? I did split. And we did save some time again. And again, we did that at the beginning of the last run, too. We saved time on this somehow. So maybe I really did screw that course up in my PB, which is fine. We didn't do it this time. Alright, water park, only one strat I really want to try, and then I gotta clean up my turn at the end. Did he just steal my coin? He stole my coin! Iggy, you piece of garbage. What the hell's wrong with you? You think this is your video game, Iggy? I don't even know if his name's Iggy, to be honest with you. He's like one of the Koopalings where I completely forget their name. It's either Iggy or Lemmy or something. They all blend together. It's not Boo's game either. I mean, you're right. It's my game. This is mine. I own the I'm the main character, right? Well, I guess I'm literally not the main character, but it's not his game. It's mine. All mine. And there's nothing he or his Koopaling idiot friend siblings can do about it. Are they siblings? I don't know. I think they are. Alright, yeah, this is going much better. Much better than last time. I say as I hit the door. I hate that. That's usually what happens to me, though. I mean, I'll say, hey, that was kind of nice, and then I immediately screw something up. You know what? I'm going to hold it that time. There we go. Not my best turn around that corner, but we did it. I think I split a little bit early there, so I'm not sure if that's a real gold split or not. But it could be. You know what? We'll just say it is. Because, I don't know. The more gold splits, the better. Lowers the sum of best. Fake news? It could be a fake news gold split. I wouldn't be surprised. Fake news running rampant these days, especially on Facebook. I think. I don't know. I thought, like, Facebook was always fake news, though, so when people started, like, complaining about it and, like, that Facebook isn't, like, censoring things, I was just kind of thinking to myself, I thought this was just the way Facebook has always been. And maybe it has always been that way, and they just want to censor it more. Oh, God. Where's my drift? Hello? I pressed the button for it. I promise to you, I pressed the button. But I think it might be because analog triggers and maybe not pressing them down far enough, so that could be what caused that to happen. It's going to be really hard to gold split on this course. I feel like my my best run of this course is, like, really good. But it could happen. It could definitely happen. I mean, especially with the new build. There we go. See, that's much better. That's what I wanted. Oh, boy. Oh, what is going on? Kind of got flung somehow. That was weird. Alright, we're good now. Almost at 10 coins. I would prefer to be at 10. Also, I don't know. Are you on Facebook at all? I know for me, I quit that a long time ago. And for privacy reasons. Like, if I used Facebook or anything like that, I would only use it to keep up with my family. And I guess that's kind of why they call it Boomer Book these days, because that's like what all the old people are using. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Well, a little bit of time lost, but yeah, we're not even ahead anymore. That kind of sucks. Mostly got to keep in touch with my family and friends. Sometimes I post stuff, but usually don't. Yeah, I think that's the way most of, at least millennials these days, use Facebook, if at all. I remember when the game Watch Dogs came out, they were kind of like... It's weird, because they were like sort of like security focused and like privacy focused in like a lot of their advertising stuff, and it like had this thing where it's like, this is how much your data is worth to people based on like your Facebook profile. And I saw it, and it's not that it was worth a lot, but it was that there's so much stuff they could know about me that I had no idea they could find out about me just through Facebook, and it was a little creepy. And then I'm like, alright, you know what, I'm gonna delete this. I don't really... I mean, I've never been a huge fan of Facebook. I mainly got it because, like, back in high school days, you had to have Facebook or you weren't cool. I missed the ramp. That's unfortunate. Although I think I did that last time, too. So as long as we keep things clean, I think we'll be good. Yeah, it's pretty unsettling. But then again, I'm like... when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm like way more paranoid than I might need to be, and definitely more paranoid than the average person. Like, I don't use Google stuff anymore. I don't use Google Chrome browser. Okay, we didn't fall off the track. That's good. I've been using VPNs more often. It's just stuff like that. Where it's like, I might not need to do this stuff, and like, sure, no one really, you know, I wouldn't be like a high-value kind of target, but like, I mean, information these days is like worth a lot of money to a lot of different kinds of people. Another gold split. That's 2 gold splits in the same day in Thwomp Ruins. That feels pretty good. And we're ahead of time, like by a lot. And another thing is, I used to work for a company who deletes people's personal information from the internet. Like, it's sort of like making them disappear. Like, we take them out of like search results and like on database websites. And just the amount of stuff you can find out about people that I learned through that was pretty scary too. Like, there's these people, like the clients we work with, and I'm like, I know your whole life now. This is a little awkward. And it was a little awkward, you know? It was just... You just find everything, and you can find all their family members, and it's scary. How connected we are these days, where it's like... You don't realize how much you're putting out there until it's out there. If you want my identity... Here at my 20K student loan debt, right? Yeah, they can take it if they want. That's not something we would be too sad about giving up. But they can do like harmful things with that. And most of it's just kind of like selling your data to third parties is most of where the harm comes from. And that just kind of leads to a lot of targeted advertisements and weird stuff like that, like creepy stuff. Like, you know how like sometimes the life algorithm just kind of works weird, where it's like you're talking about something in like a voice call, and then all of a sudden you're seeing it everywhere on the internet? That's not an accident. As scary as that is, you don't actually have to even search things for that to kind of happen. They'll know, and it's so weird. Student loan debt is pretty much doable, or is pretty much double that. Ooh, that's not good. Good luck, my friend. Also, never lock my car. My dad picked up something from it the other day. He's like, why isn't it locked? And I told him, hey, if they want my saddle car, they can have that shit. I mean, yeah, maybe. It'd be nice if they gave you a little bit of something for it, though. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be a lot. Like, maybe like a couple $100. I don't know what kind of car you got, but... Getting something is better than getting nothing. Peach, get the hell away from me, you bitch. You bitch! Look what you've done! I hate you! Okay, well... It was gonna happen at some point. The computer player interference. I mean, we're still gonna have a better Toad's Harbor than last time. Regardless of that. Because, like, we fell off the track a bunch of times. I did a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for that shortcut. Oh. That got a little bit dicey there. But we made it work. Oh, this is going to be bad, though. Missed the shortcut. Again, not the worst thing in the world, but definitely, it's like one of those... It's one of those instances where it's like, I'd like to have that one back, please. Can I have a redo? And the game's like, lol, no, you can't. And then here I am, just being a little bit sad about it. Alright, here we go. That's a little bit better. It's not going to be Gold Toad Harbor by any means, but it's going to be a time save over the last run. Then again, it might not show up as a time save on this because, you know, we're compared to my personal best, not the last run I did. Oh my god, and I've been hitting that wall a lot too, that's weird. Not normally something I do. Alright, we still saving time. Okay, went to community college 2 years before college, so I only had to get loans for that liberal arts education. Yeah, that's right. That's the way to do it if you can, honestly. I did that too, and I owe nothing to that college. It's just my college that I owe money to now. Or, well, yeah, I guess I don't technically owe them money. I own the loan providers money because they're the ones who pay the college, but... yeah, I definitely recommend that direction to anyone who has the opportunity to pursue it that way. And I know that might not be the best thing for everyone, because, you know, quality of community college could differ a lot. I was going to ask you which community college you went to, out of curiosity, because I know we're, like, sort of in similar areas-ish, but, like, that's also a question that I didn't answer for you the other day, so don't answer that for me. But I'm curious if, like, which one you went to, because I know I went to, like, one of the better ones in the state, apparently. At least that's what they said, but they might have just been telling people that to get them to go there. And I don't know, if that truly is one of the better ones in the state, then you might know which one it is. But I don't know. I really just don't know about it, or, you know, how truthful they're being in their claims. Alright, that was pretty good. But yeah, don't tell me that. It's just, I don't know, when I talk to people around here, and this is like in real life too, I wonder where they went to community college, because there was like a, not really like a rivalry, but I know a lot of people who went to my college, and even people who were at my community college transferred from other community colleges. And it was just interesting. And it was mostly this one particular one, so I don't know if that one was good or bad, but a lot of people coming from there. They seem to be proud of it, though. So that could have been way more than that if I didn't get a huge discount from winning a drafting contest towards a scholarship for my first college degree. Yo, that is awesome. Nice. Doubt they're serious? They're probably not serious. Yeah, congrats, Apollo. That's awesome. I remember I got offered a half scholarship to a school, but it was like such a poor fit for me that I just couldn't do it. Like, apparently there's like no vacation from that school. It's trimesters, and it was just like, at that time, I could barely handle, you know, regular stuff. I don't need to make this even harder for me. So I was like, thanks, but, you know, I can't, dude. And yeah, it was a half scholarship, but it was still an expensive school. And it was also one of those, what do you call it? Oh, shit. Well, we're just gonna take this the slow way, then. Blackhawk Community College, which I did not attend, is supposed to be good. I've never heard of that one. I think they have 2 campuses. I wonder what part of the state that's in. That seems like it would be downstate a little bit, but also I have no idea. And I say downstate as in not Cook County, because apparently that's what downstate Illinois is. Everything outside of Cook County. But I don't know how true that is either. Sounds about right. I think, like, I know, like, Blackhawk and, like, we got a lot of that, like, sort of, like, stuff and, like, influence around here, and actually that's kind of where the Chicago Blackhawks got their name, after Chief Blackhawk, but, so that's why I'm like, that may be downstate, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it wasn't. I mean, Chicago was, like, I think even the name of that has, like, Native American influence. And apparently it used to mean, like, smelly onion place, and they hated it there because it was a swamp. And then the people who, like, wanted to settle it and make it into a city because of its ideal location on the water, you know, right by Lake Michigan, Northwest Passage, there's some rivers and stuff. You know, good location for a city in that regard, but, like, it was a swamp, and apparently it wasn't very good. So, at least that's the Chicago history I learned in my Chicago history class. Nowadays, I kind of question a lot of the stuff I learned in school because, like, some of it I found out to just be not true, and I'm like, where did you guys get this from? Why is this what I've been taught? I mean, then again, these are the people who are teaching us the imperial system, so can they actually be trusted? I think the answer to that is no, not really, but I mean, they're probably trying their best. Like, it's like, I don't know how much of that is based off of curriculum or just the teachers. It's probably curriculum, though. Blackhawk is in Kewanee. I've never heard of that place. Westish, though. Okay. I guess, I don't know, because I've been out west a few times. but I don't remember where. That does sound familiar, though. Like, I've definitely heard it. Well, I know I said I haven't heard of that place, but that's not true. It's just, like, it's vaguely familiar to me. But I can kind of maybe almost picture stuff. That doesn't help. Just ignore everything I say. It doesn't make any sense. Although you guys are probably used to that by now. I hope so anyway. Okay, I don't know if that's like the strat, but like that's what I'm gonna go with. I don't think you usually want to get up on top of that thing, but it's probably not a huge deal. Yeah, you know what? When I do this more or less my own way and not like try any of the quote-unquote meta strats, I feel much more comfortable that I do a lot better. Only know that because I went to college out west and taking the train home, Kiwani was a stop. I'm probably not even saying that right at all. Alright, I'm trying to think of where that is relative to... I don't want to say too much, though, because I don't want to dox either of us. But I'm just wondering where that is relatively to the Kiwani. Okay, that's... Okay. Thank you for that. I probably got it better that time with your help. I appreciate it. What's going on? Hello? Why can't I control myself? Oh, that was weird. Alright, got that turn. Like an hour or so east of the Quad Cities. Okay. So that's a little bit more west than I thought it was, actually. And I am going to take this slower path just to get more coins again. Just because I screwed up getting coins earlier. Alright, that time I had, like, control over my vehicle, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, I like that skip. It's relatively easy to do. Alright, I still think we got a chance at a good Dolphin Shoals, because I normally screw this course up pretty bad. I know I'm like kinda concentrating right now. I apologize. That was pretty good. We actually lost time, but it's still okay. Took me a bit to find it, but 50% off on tuition grants helped me take it down even further from 18K down to 10K since I applied for the class shortly after graduating from high school. College is a scam. That's way too much money. Like, I know, like, for college, that's, like, actually not bad, but the fact that we're saying that, like, that much money isn't bad is scary. And I don't know if I talked about this on stream at all before, but my thoughts were when I was in high school, why would anyone in their right mind, straight out of high school, go to college? They can't afford that, right? You know, that's a lot of money. Why would you go in debt to go to school? That just seemed asinine to me. And maybe it kind of is, but, like, I just know that like, I know now that that's just not how it works, and you just kind of have to. Which, yeah, maybe that's dumb, but, like, you gotta, you know. But, like, what I wanted to do... Nicole! Hello, Nicole! Welcome to the stream. It is so great to see you. How's it going? The thing I wanted to do was, like, get a job out of high school, save up a bunch of money, and then, like, several years down the line, go to college when I actually have enough money to go to college and not have to take out loans. But that's just not how things work for some reason, so I eventually just had to suck it up and go to college. And, here we are. Didn't mean to do that. Gonna have to check out the rest of Chat in a bit, I apologize. Alright, this does feel like I'm faster than last time. Like, I think realistically, this run's got a shot. I know we're only 10 seconds ahead, but I have a lot of areas where I think I can improve. Ooh, that wasn't very good, though. Better at the end, though. Still losing time. Alright. Also, just thinking my dad paying for medical school compared to a friend who's currently in medical school. And like, wow, oh my god. Yeah, current medical school prices, I don't even want to know what that is. It's only become more of a scam as the years go by. Yeah, I know. Like, even like... I mean, we're close to the same age. Must discuss Animal Crossing with you? Ooh, I am down to discuss Animal Crossing. What's up? How are you enjoying the game? I feel like since we've been alive, like, way back, like, when we were, like, little babies, right? College was not as much of a scam. And, like, since then, though, it has, like, exponentially increased in price where, you know, wages have not increased nearly as much. And, like, basically everything has not increased as much as, you know, college prices. Like, cost of living, I think, has gone up a lot more, too. So it's just, like, the perfect storm of extreme scams. And I think a lot of the universities are, like, taking advantage of kids. And I hate to say that, because I think schools and education are important, but, like, I think a lot of them are just real evil places. Not all of them, but there's a lot of them that it's just like, yeah, you guys are just... You exist, you prey off of students, and this is just terrible. I hate these trees so much. Worst part of this track by far. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit on... God damn it, I went off the track. Alright. So, yeah, this will be a bad one for me, but it's still time save we could make up. And hey, even if this run doesn't PB, I know the areas that I can improve in. I'm not going to go for this little skip again. I just don't think it's all that worth it. Especially when you can just do that. It's more simple. Only lost a little bit of time. Love it, and I'm curious, what villagers do you have? Ooh, I gotta remember. Okay, so I have Boots. He's a little alligator dude. I have Mira. She's like this rabbit who dresses up as kind of like a superhero, sort of. I have Marina, who's like a pink octopus. I have... Let's see, who else do I have? Tucker, who's like this woolly mammoth dude. He's pretty cool. I'm not sure if any of these names are familiar to you at all. What else do I have? I have Tammy with an eye, who is a monkey. She's a little weird, but like she's cool too. Let's see, who else do I have? I have Quilson, who I don't like because he moved into my town and I didn't say he could. So, not a big fan of Quilson. I've talked to him once just to be able to, you know, tell him that he can move out later. But he still lives there, and I don't like him. Lopez, he's kind of like this, I don't know what he is. I want to say like a deer, because he's not. Almost like an antelope kind of dude. But he's pretty cool. Let's see. I got Elvis, who is actually the best, and he's based off of, like, Elvis Presley a little bit. And he's a king. And he's got, like, the most royal house you ever seen. It's actually wonderful. I love Elvis. One of my favorite villagers on my island. I have Puck, who's a hockey-playing penguin who just pretty naturally vibes with me real well. And I think that's it. Oh boy, that's not good. I don't know, did I name them all? I don't know if that's all 10. Or whatever. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Oh yeah, I am. I have Fauna. And Fauna's wonderful. It's just that... I don't know. I don't know why I forgot about Fauna. But yeah, I'd love to see hear who you all have too. Hey, gold split, and we're saving a little bit of time. Just about the money? No, I get it. Yeah, it is pretty sad. Zell, and I love him, and don't want him to leave. Speaking of Animal Crossing. Wait, who's Zell? I don't know who Zell is. Tea? I love tea. Not even in villager form, but like tea is just a very good beverage. And actually, I haven't been drinking tea that much lately. And I have gotten a little bit more of that like somewhat fancy-ish kind of tea. The loose leaf tea. but I just haven't been drinking it as much lately. And I couldn't tell you why. Alright, just try to be a little bit more consistent on this track. Alright. Get in the inside of, what's his name? Dry Bones. Kind of a bad jump there. Alright, I think Katie says she's going. See you later, Katie. Sorry I can't see the whole message, but I saw later, Robin. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Always wonderful having you here talking and chatting about all kind of life's mysteries and things. As I drive in a wacky rate... Excuse me? What on God's green flat earth was that? Like, he just, like, got sucked into a gravity well. Like, that's not even something that happens in this game. A little bit upset about that one. But, like, otherwise, this has actually been, like, a pretty good, whatever the hell this course is. That's, like, normally real bad. Okay, well, it's going to be a little bit messy on the third lap, too. But, hey, you can't win them all. Oh, boy. Oh, no. What? I've never fallen off that before, I don't think. Or maybe I have, and it's just been so long that I forgot, but... Yeah, this is a very sloppy third lap. And not in the good way. Oh, definitely not in the good way now. Oh, hell no. Alright, a little bit of a late split. We're still ahead, at least. Alright, yeah, I'll see you at music stream. Sounds good, Katie. I mean, you're probably gone by now, but, like, sorry. Have Megan, Bam, Paula, Clay, and Bella so far. Though a few of those names I recognize. I know Bam is pretty cool, and Clay. I think I saw Clay a little bit when you were playing the other day. Maybe even Bella too, but I can't quite remember. On the hunt for specific ones. Ooh, who are you looking for in particular? I can let you know if I find them. I mean, I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while, but I will still let you know if I find them, and we'll give for free. We'll not even charge Nook Miles tickets. Because I know Nook Miles tickets are a popular currency. You like Bam? I like Bam too. I kind of wish I had him too, but that's okay. I can always visit him somewhere else and some other time. But, like, if I could, like, make Quilson go away and then Bam just kind of showed up, I would be a happy boy. Because Quilson is actually the worst. He's so rude. He's actually not that bad, but, like, I still will not get over the fact that I was trying to hunt villagers, and he's just like, I'm moving in now. You never saw or heard me in my entire life, but, like, here I am. I live here. And, like, you know, he just moved into a 4.5-star island without permission. That's just something you don't do. That's extreme BM. And, you know what? By the time, you know, I'm saying this now, it is actually a 5-star island. I don't know how, but, like, it is, and I was kind of thrilled with that. Got my first Lily of the Valley flower. But that's no thanks to Quilson. He is not the one making it a 5-star. In fact, the star rating is probably only going to go up once he gets out of there. Yeah, I saw that coming a while away. Ketchup, Judy, Marshall, Twiggy. Okay. Oh, gotta be really careful on that, because sometimes they do the trick and they're not... What? Can't say I saw that one coming. Judy is a real popular one. If I'm thinking of the right Judy. I've seen Ketchup out there too. Alright, so Pecan, Kid Kat, and Jacques. Ooh, okay, nice. I went with my friend, and Weber. She's pissed he moved in. Yeah, Weber. Oh, wait, who's Weber again? I recognize his name, and I remember not being a huge fan of Weber, I think. But yeah, I hate when they just move in unannounced. It's like, I go to these Nook Miles islands to recruit people. I have a campsite on my island to recruit people. And you have the audacity to try and bypass all that, so your lame, green duck-looking ass guy can live on my island? No, thank you. Also, this is a pretty bad Rainbow Road right now. Yo, what's up, Dende? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How's it going? He's a duck. He's a duck. I mean, I like ducks. I just don't like Quilson. Like, he's not even that good of a duck. Like, if it was, like, Bill or, I don't know, like any other duck, basically, I'd probably be okay with it. I know Molly is like the cutest duck of all time. Going great. That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good, too. Hey, there we go. Nailed it that time. Well, I don't know if I'd say nailed it, but we did it. Just doing some Mario Kart speedruns. And then after this is over, I'm gonna go... Oh, God, help! No, I couldn't make it. Sometimes that do happen. After this is over, I'm probably gonna hang out and play some more community games, which might include Mario Kart. But, like, mostly I'm down for anything. Not on my stream, by the way. I mean, I would, but, like, that's just not really the plan right now. Alright, and I didn't fall off that time, so... I don't know, I'm neutral on this Rainbow Road. It's gone good in some parts, bad in others. Trying to think of... Well, I mean, I guess I could just do that a little bit. Oh, God, no, not again. I really shouldn't have fallen off that time. When you start running this, technically I started, like, a couple years ago, but I didn't really get back into it until, like, pretty recently. I'm not very good yet, but it's an enjoyable time. I like it, and part of the reason I like it is because there's not, like, there's not a whole lot of route learning you have to do, and it's easier to devote time to getting good at this than, like, maybe other speedruns, but I just like speedrunning in general. And I picked this one because it's like, alright, I don't really need to put as much time into learning this as I would something else. And not to say that it takes less skill or time or effort to get good. It's just, I'm already, like, decent-ish at Mario Kart. So, just learning the shortcuts, driving better. None of which I'm doing right now, apparently. You know, it's kind of all it takes, rather than, like, knowing you have to perform this specific glitch with these, specific inputs that are frame perfect, you know? It's not quite like that. And again, not against it, it's just I don't really have the time to practice and learn that. Yet. I don't know, but if I could, like, become a professional full-time speedrunner, you bet I would, because I love that stuff. I live for that kind of stuff. But for now, we just chillin'. Last run wasn't very good, but it also, like, wasn't supposed to be. But this run is still okay. We're ahead. I would like to not choke it away. It could happen, but, like, we hope it doesn't. Split a little bit early there. But hey, we are saving time either way. And I can't wait for the auto splitter to come out for this, because I hate splitting by myself. It kind of sucks. It's not that bad, but, like, I always mess it up a little bit. And it's not ever going to be exact. But the one you really got to look out for is the one at the end. Because that's the one that matters the most. The segments aren't actually that big of a deal. And I got bumped pretty badly there. Not able to get that coin. Alright, so far this course is working out pretty well for us, though. Kinda jumped over the tires. Let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, I still think that one is pretty good. I don't want to do this one on this corner, though, because I can't do it right yet. So for now, we'll take the slightly longer way. Alright, good jump over the tires again. That's something I'm pretty sure I messed up pretty badly. Ooh, speaking of badly, did not get the mini turbo there. Pretty badly in my PB. So I think this course is going to be rife with time save, especially with that new shortcut being incorporated, or new to me anyway. Alright, not as good of a jump over the tires, but we did do it. Wow, we're still losing time, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Yep, top part of first place symbol looks like a McDonald's sandwich box. Does it really? I didn't notice that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, like on my head. I am like right where that would be too. Which is kind of unfortunate, but here we are. Let's see, where is it? I want to see it again. I guess I'm technically not in first yet, but I'll look when I get the chance. Oh no, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's pretty funny, actually. Ooh. Gotta watch out. Not my best run through this, but also definitely not my worst. That's kind of like a theme for me. I'll do something and it's just like kind of mediocre. But that's kind of another thing about speedrunning. Like, sometimes you really have it, sometimes you don't. But like, you can be mediocre enough and like just actually get some good times. I think I want to do tricks off that ramp, now that I think about it. As long as I don't hit the crabs, we'll be okay. Oh, at first you did think I had a weird hat on. I would not be against having a weird hat on, but no hats right now. Just my headset. Or my headphones, rather. I know there's technically a difference, but like, I don't know. I don't know anything, really. Yeah, the cycles are pretty easy to get once you have a good first lap for this. Ooh, that wasn't very good, though. Oh, and I didn't even get the trick. Dang. Still a gold split, though, which I will definitely take on Cheap Cheap Beach. Summer best creeping down ever lower. We've got a few gold splits already on this run. If we can get that to, like, 133, or just sub 134, it'd be pretty nice. Only difference has an attached mic on it? Yeah. And mine doesn't have that. Oh, alright. Well, apparently we're doing it this way this time. And I got 1 coin out of the deal. Wonderful. Again, we're gonna be fine if we just, like, don't hit anything. I say as I hit something. I thought about going for coins, but yeah. Not gonna get our gold split, but we could still save some time. Especially since I've done this corner better lately. Try to get in there for some coins, but I didn't think I could without not getting hit. Oh, between these. And sometimes you do kind of need to bounce off the wall. I swear it helps sometimes. But you gotta be real careful, because if you bounce at the wrong time, you'll bounce backwards into a car. And you don't want that. Oh, hello. Well, that was unfortunate. Ramp car got in my way. And it's not faster to take that. Well, at least not with this particular setup. There's apparently ramp RNG. And what I mean by that is that car with the ramp can sometimes appear like in the middle of the track and be more useful to you there and actually provide some use. Yeah, be more useful and provide use. That's what it does. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we're on pace for a good run. It's a lot of green, a lot of rainbow, which is what you like to see. As long as we stay out of the red, I'll be happy. I kind of know from our last run things I want to do and things I don't want to do. So far, this is going pretty well. Yeah, and I really have no idea what angle you have to take to get those coins. Alright, that kind of worked, I guess. It wasn't as bad as my first attempt through that shortcut, but I'm still not very proud of it. Just grab these so I don't have to worry about coins anymore. He's going down, yep. Got right under him, just in time. Alright, that was like slightly better. Almost had it. I think the secret is getting like a super mini turbo there instead of just the regular mini turbo. But that's also... Oh my god, I can't believe I hit him! Oh man. Slid right into the freaking pokey. I thought I had that, but clearly did not. Not too big of a deal, but like, was feeling good about this dry desert until that happened. Ooh, oh, that didn't work at all. Luckily, going through that, like, with no speed is still faster than going through that entire turn. Yeah, we lost a little bit of time, but again, we're still ahead. Which right now is what matters to me. Looks like we got maybe about an hour left of the run. A little bit less. I mean, hopefully a lot less. Maybe I'll just get, like, super fast, but, like, that's not likely. And it's weird because, like, we're not even halfway through all the courses again. For all 48. I think this is race 22. Ooh, I just dodged those coins. That's unfortunate. Dodge some of those, too. You hate to see it. Sometimes it's the way it works out. But you do hate to see it. Alright, there we go. That's better. Oh, yep. I choked it a little bit there. Oh my god. Go! My dude! Oh my god. Might as well come do a complete stop. Jeez. There we go. Back on track. So I'll probably lose a little bit of time because of that, because again, usually I do pretty well on this course. I ran into that Cheep, which is not something I realized you could do. Oh, that sucks. Sometimes they do be launching you like that, though. Go! Oh my god, that mole at the end really messed me up. Yeah, I lost a good 5 seconds. Man, that makes about... Yeah, that does make sense. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think that makes sense for how I normally do there. Got a lot of disky stuff. Which hopefully is a good sign, but I'm a little scared. I tried not to get the pink one. Alright, you know what? It's like sort of working, though. I really thought I'd get another one there, though. Alright. I think that Cheep should have minded his business. I agree. Where the hell does he think he's swimming? Who swims in a racetrack? Like, what? Excuse me, why? Why did he have to swim there? There's so much other water in the world. The world is, like, mostly water, and he had to pick that water to be in. Oh, that sucks. I almost pulled that one off, but, yeah, I've screwed it up. I know how to properly take those drifts, I just can't, like, execute it with my hands the way I wanted to. Or, I guess, knowing how is not the same as knowing what I should do. But I try. Cheap asses. Shove them in a locker later. All help. Alright, that wasn't the most awful thing that could have happened. Hey, there we go. Got the good mini turbo. I guess I don't know why I'm still going for those coins. It's like somewhat instinct, but like also I have 10. I shouldn't be doing that. Alright, how do we do there? Gold split, saving a little bit of time. Alright. A little bit surprised, but I mean, I'll take it. Brings the sum of best down to 134.23, which is kind of nice. Oh, boy, do my hands hurt, though. Boy, do my hands hurt. Peach, don't you dare. You screwed me up once earlier. Will not let it happen again. Not this day. really the best. Ooh, that sucks. Took a little bit too sharp of a turn trying to get that better mini turbo. This rare breed of Karen, the actual fucking fish. Oh no. That's the last thing we need in our waters. Am I right? It like kind of is though. Like, I get the Karen meme, but like part of me is like, I'm not the biggest fan of it, because, like, I do know a few people named Karen who are actually kind of nice. But I also know enough Karens where there are some Karens out there. But I know a few people named Karen who I'm like, yeah, you're actually, like, pretty cool. And not, like, you know... It's weird, too, because it's like, they can't help that they're named that. I mean, I guess maybe they can, but, like, they shouldn't have to. Anyway, let's just hit all of the walls. All of them. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. It's just everyone's picked it up, and it's like, but I know some good Karens, man. I know them. They're out there. You might not believe Karen memers, but they definitely are out there. No one too. Cool. So, you know, that makes two of us at least. And two heads are better than one. I think that's what they say. Let's see, though. Still only 5 seconds ahead. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's good. I'd be happy with any PB, honestly, but, like... Maybe I'm just used to getting the larger ones because of more improvement happening. Which, hasn't really been the case here. I mean, there's been some, but... I've also canceled it out with, like, non-improvement-y kind of things. Yeah, so far I like that. Couldn't do the skip I wanted to do here. How did I miss all those coins? I swear, sometimes I'm better at dodging the coins than I am at getting them. Like right there. It was actually kind of a decent turn, but like I needed those coins. Get one there? Nope. Oh, what? Oh, something weird happened to my car. But, like, we recovered decently well, I think. Yeah, this has actually been pretty good, I would say. Wario Stadium. Dodge the coins again. You would think flying into, like, a big cluster like that would almost guarantee you a coin, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. But I have felt particularly zoomy this time. And that is what you want to see. Well, this might be a little bit... Well, nah, wasn't great, but it wasn't too bad. Ooh, I kind of screwed that up by running into the wall at the end there. I'll do the final battle on the main story of Zero Dawn, but I'm taking a break to eat a snack before I do, which is also the first thing I've eaten today. Yeah, definitely have a snack, my dude, but that's awesome that you're getting close to the end. You love to see it. And you almost hate to see it in a way, because that means the game's almost over, but, like, obviously that means you've, you know, had a good time, you've had a lot of time during it, and can... what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but, like, hopefully it was a good experience. Despite the PC port not being super great. Oh, well, I guess we're going this way this time. As long as we don't fall down, I'm okay. Ooh, kind of got a bigger jump than I wanted to there. Gotta watch out for the ice skating, Shy Guys. That kind of worked. I don't know if that's any... Wait, where did that cone come from? That cone just kind of like fell from the sky. That was weird. And I'm like nowhere near anyone, like if you look at the map. I'm like in between first, or well, first. I'm in between second and last place. I guess that's technically where first is, but like, I do mean like sort of the middle of the two. Like, I'm not gonna catch up with last place, obviously, but... Alright, that was pretty good. Gold split on Sherbetland, and we are almost 15 seconds ahead again. That was pretty nice. Can't believe that wall just jumped out at you like that. I mean, I don't know what's up with the walls these days. They just... I think they got problems. Besides not enjoying the bad frame drops. Yeah, I heard that was pretty bad. Actually, speaking of, like, frame drops, I heard Microsoft Flight Simulator is pretty rough on newer hardware. Which I guess makes sense, because it's, like, it looks pretty next-gen. And I want to say it is pretty next-gen. But, like, if you want to play that game at 60 FPS, you need a 2080 Ti, and it's, like, it's crazy. That, and it's also, like, only on DirectX 11, which is weird. Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Came out pretty recently. It's on Game Pass. But yeah, it's, it melts PCs, and it's almost pretty clearly built for next-gen hardware in mind, I think. At least in terms of, PC stuff. Well, it's kind of weird, though, because, again, it's, like, it's only on DirectX 11, but it's, like... Definitely the more recent GPUs are having some troubles. Like, I could play it at 60 FPS if I turned it down all the way to medium settings, but then, oh, we're gonna miss that. Well, that kind of sucks. But if I turn it down to medium settings, it's not gonna look beautiful anymore, so... And, like, some people are like, oh, well, it's a flight sim, you can play it at 30, and I'm like, yeah, I guess you can, but it's just not as nice. And also, if you fly over, like, New York or something, I think... If you fly over New York, and you're playing in 4K, and you have a 2080 Ti, you get, like, 17 FPS. I mean, it is kind of a more intensive part of the game, obviously, but... It's still a little bit wild. How... Oh, no. So what happens is, like, if you fall off the stage after the race is over, obviously you're not in control of that, but the loading time takes a little bit longer between this race and the next race because it has to, like, freeze for a second. No one really knows why that is, but it's just a weird quirk that happens. And again, you have no control over if your character drives off the edge at the end of a race. So it's just like, it kind of sucks. Doesn't waste that much time, but it does slow you down. Yeah, it is rendering a ton of buildings, and actually the way it works is it uses Microsoft's Bing Maps, and I know Bing Maps, lol, but I think it has access to 2 petabytes of data that it can stream via the cloud at any time to get, like, the accurate, like, models and everything from the map database, which is just sick. So technically you could fly over your own house and it would be in the game. And I really want to just fly over, like, a bunch of different cities and check them out. Like, I don't even care about the flight sim stuff, but it's just technologically, it's a pretty cool game. It looks great. I guess it does run relatively well, but... Well, rather, I can't talk. Yeah, 2 petabytes is crazy. That's a lot of data. But luckily, you don't need to load it all at the same time because of, you know... It wouldn't make sense to have the entire world loaded, I guess. Also, slow down a little bit there, unfortunately. Although, like, part of me wonders how much, like, you have to worry about data streaming. Like, if you're on, like, a metered connection or whatever. Or if that is even something you want to worry about at all. Like, just because there's a lot of data it can pull from doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be using a lot of data all the time when you play it. I mean, especially if you're doing, like, the same missions over and over again, then that stuff's just kind of loaded there, right? But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool how that worked. It's almost like cloud gaming in a way, but, I mean, not really. It, like, tries to be. Alright, so far so good. There we go. Ooh, oh, we're missing them all. We missed all the tricks and crashed. That is pretty bad. Bad first lap. I'm gonna pretend this one didn't happen. I kind of wanted those coins. Maybe I should have got those coins. I mean, yeah, we'll get more, but will we, though? Maybe not if your drift goes the exact wrong way you want it to go. I hate when that happens. Didn't get a coin there, but it is what it is. Get one here. Nope. Well, hopefully we can get some tricks at least. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. This is lap 2, so we can do a little bit of... Ooh, I messed that one up. Didn't take the turn quite sharp enough. If you played Dark Souls 3, I have not played Dark Souls 3 yet, but I am on a playthrough of Dark Souls 1 I've been doing. And I'm mostly enjoying it, you know? But I think, and I can't really say this until I finish Dark Souls, but I'm not sure if those games are really my thing. But I can appreciate a lot of what they do. There's a lot of things they do right, and a lot of things that I think other games could do right. If they implemented similar things and, you know, and looked at that as inspiration to improve. But right now, I'm kind of thinking it might not be my thing. And then it's kind of weird, though, because I am enjoying my time playing it, but I have a hard time getting myself to play it. Because whenever I think, okay, what am I going to stream today? I could play Dark Souls. I don't really want to play Dark Souls. And I don't know why. Because, like, I do have a good time whenever I play it. It's just the desire to play it hasn't really been there. It's real strange for me right now, but... That's kind of my thoughts on... Oh, hello, Piranha Plant Slide. Kind of my thoughts on Dark Souls, at least right now. But again, have not finished it, so could definitely change things. But we shall see. And if I do end up liking it... I could play some of the other ones. I hear Dark Souls 3 is better than Dark Souls 2. I don't know how much story-wise it matters, like what order you play them in, but I would probably rather have a better game than a story that continues and it's just not very good game-wise. I'm not entirely sure. Something to think about, though, and I do want to finish the game on stream. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. Like, I would have to be, like, royally pissed off at that game to, like, actually quit it and just never stream it again. It's never gotten to that point. Like, I've been mad at it, but not that mad. I don't want to say I couldn't get that mad, it's just, like, I don't see it happening yet. They'd have to do something really shitty. Then again, I'm like probably less than halfway through, I would think. I don't know, I just beat Blighttown. I just beat Blighttown and the fire spider. Well, did it have fire? I don't know. There's some kind of weird spider thing. Whoa, gold split on Piranha Plant Slide. You love to see it. Do you know approximately how far through the game that is? Like without spoilers, preferably. If you've played Dark Souls 1. Maybe getting mad at it is making you not have the motivation to want to play it. I think so, but it's also kind of like a healthy outlet for anger, in a way. Because, like, I try to take my anger at that game and channel it into, like, being like, alright, I gotta do this better. And not just, like, you know, super gamer rage. At least I try not to, but, you know, I mean, we're all guilty of a little gamer rage here and there. It happens. We're gamers. Chaos Witch Kulog? Yeah, that's the one. I killed that boss, and there's another fire boss that I'm working on that's like just past that, but apparently people don't usually take it on that early in the game, but I think I can beat it, and I've been fighting that boss too, but that's where I left off last time when I played. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm less than halfway through, but I could be in for a surprise, maybe. I don't know. And I'm not going for like 100% or anything, if that makes a difference. I'm just kind of like... I'm not going to rush down the end of the game, but that's all I'm going for is just beating the game once. And I'll be okay with that. And you know what? It's almost kind of cool. It's like a notch in the old gamer belt saying, I beat Dark Souls. You know? Not everyone can say that. A third of the way through? Okay, I guess that's not too bad. Oh boy. Oh, help. Oh, that was almost really bad. Otherwise, like a good Grumble Volcano, but like that last part kind of sucked. We are saving a bunch of time. 30 seconds ahead. We are an almost sub 136 pace. Almost. Which is kind of nuts. Did not expect this. This is like the polar opposite of the last run. We've been in the green the entire time. Or at least I think we have. We actually, maybe at the very beginning we weren't, but... Well, I wasn't paying attention to the preview of this one, so I don't know what side everything's on. Alright. Don't want to miss these. That's for sure. Oh no, I got hit by it again. I hate that so much. I don't really know how to avoid that consistently yet. But that's like my least favorite part of this course by far. Otherwise, this course is fantastic. It looks great, the music's great. You just got these little assholes bouncing around and... Oh god, and also that can happen sometimes. So, we're gonna lose a little bit of time on this, but that's okay. Decent little boost there. Alright, 2 coins is better than no coins, I guess. This is also like a hard one to get coins on, and for that reason, a lot of people start the game with this track, just so they, like, get more coins by default. And honestly, that's a very good idea, but just something that I haven't really been interested in doing. I kind of like the order I do the tracks in. I only lost a little bit of time. Made a terrible bet, and I need to beat the third boss of Dark Souls 3 by tomorrow night. Ooh, what's the third boss like? Is that like a particularly hard one? Because I know the bosses in Dark Souls can be pretty brutal, but you know what? You got this. You got this. Alright, let's see if I can get the angle on this. No idea. Alright, well, I wish you luck. I wish you luck, my friend. Peach, get out of here, you jerk. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's the first time I've had that happen. I don't think it slowed me down too much, but, like, obviously that's not ideal. Oh, never played past the first boss. Okay, gotcha. I wonder if the first boss in Dark Souls 3 is, like, sort of a tutorial kind of boss. Because I know, like, in Dark Souls 1 it definitely was. The game... What happened to the frame rate there? What's going on? Did you see that? The frame rate was just gone for, like, a few seconds there. What on earth? Oh, and what's happening? What is going on? Ever since I landed that shortcut, the frame rate is awful, and I feel way slower. And that probably is affecting the time. What was that? I think we found a bug in the game. Alright, maybe this will fix it. I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't feel fixed. Oh god, no. Oh, help. FPS haven't been slowed? I hope not. It feels like it has been for me. I think it might be gone, but something just don't feel right now. And I don't know, maybe that could be in my head. Gonna lose a little bit of time on Yoshi Circuit, but, like, that was weird. That was real weird. Yeah, I don't think it was, like, frame drops. I think just the game was struggling for some reason there, which I've never seen Mario Kart 8 Deluxe do. Usually this is pretty locked at 60. Don't remember anything about the first boss. It's been, like, 3 years since I played. Oh, damn. I guess that game is kind of old, huh? Or, well, older. It's just, you don't really think about it being that old. Where it's like, yeah, the last time I played this was 3 years ago. Alright, this is actually, well, besides this, not bad RNG on Excite Bike. Try to be careful of that ramp next time we come around. But mostly it's pretty good. 2016, yeah. And it's also hard to believe that 2016 was that long ago. Sometimes it really does feel like just yesterday. Oh, well, so much for watching out for that. I remembered as I was in the air. Ooh, that wasn't very good. Oh, neither was that. Didn't even get tricks off him. A little bit of slowdown. Yeah, this map has RNG. It's like, the way the ramps are randomly generated. I think there's like seeds or something where it's like there's a limited amount of possibilities it could be, but the whole layout of this course is, more or less... Ah, damn it. Oh, no. I tried to avoid the ramp. I ended up just going out of bounds. I really gotta maybe not pay that too much attention, because that doesn't seem like the way to go. Out of the way, Peach. A little bit disappointed with myself on Excite Bike. Only lost a couple seconds, though. Yeah, there's like a few courses that have actual RNG in this. It's not too bad, though. Especially as far as speedrunning goes. I mean, there's a lot worse courses. Or, not courses, games, at least in terms of the way RNG is factored in. And a lot of the stuff I just kind of learned today, because the world record run for this game and category was done during like a GDQ. Like one of the smaller GDQ events. And it was really informational. It was nice to be able to, you know, hear the runners all talk about the different kind of strats and the different, like, mechanics and stuff and, like, why things work the way they work. Whereas normally, like, what I would used to do is just watch the world record run and try to replicate the strats without really any commentary on exactly what the strats are. Which is fine because, you know, they're the world record runner. They probably have a following. Most of the people watching already know what all that is. But, like, for someone relatively new to the scene, it was cool to kind of get that information. Also, I feel like we are getting more frame drops in the game now. And I have no idea why. Oh, well, that's just unfortunate. I can't blame this all on frame drops, by the way, and I don't mean to. But I've just noticed it, and it's like... It might have been happening the whole time, but... This is the first time I've ever really noticed it in Mario Kart. Again, this game really doesn't get slowdowns. Like, it's pretty solid. Like, right now, though, it feels like it's at, like, 20 FPS. And it, like, might not literally be, but there's something going on. And I think I screwed up the game when I hit that waterfall. And if this ends up PBing... Well, I guess we'll have proof either way, but if it ends up PBing, it's going to be weird. Guess who didn't have any kids come from the after-school program and got to go home early? Yo, let's go, Katie. That's awesome. Well, welcome home. Glad that you get to be home a little early on a Friday. Yeah, this run is going a lot better than the last one, but weird things have been happening lately. Ever since Yoshi's Circuit, I've been having these... Well, yeah, no, it's happening again. I swear I'm not making this up. There's like these weird frame drops where the game just starts running slower. Because like I fucked up something with the waterfall. Like I jumped in the waterfall and it didn't look like I was going to make the shortcut. It made a weird noise, stuttered a lot, and then I did make it. And then ever since then, I've been getting these weird random frame drops, or what seems like weird random frame drops. Couldn't quite do it touchless, but hey. Take what we can get there. But yeah, this does not feel right anymore. So, whatever I did to the game, is very surprising to me, because again, this is a game that for the most part will run at like 60 FPS all the time. And normally that's not, you know, awful. Like, I can play, but I will be slower, like, because of it. Like, the game is physically running slower, and it's being timed with real time, not in-game time, so it, like, actually does slow down the run, if that's what's happening. Like, again, I'm kind of going back and forth on if that's happening or not, but I'm leaning towards that it is. And I'm mostly just kind of, like, weirded out by it. And it definitely doesn't feel right. Oh boy, yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm always good for screwing that one up once. Oh, get out of here, Lemmy, or whatever your name is. Alright, we're saving a little bit of time on Mute City. Still looks like 60 FPS here. Okay, that's weird then. I wonder if it's on my end. Like, maybe that could just be my capture card or something, but then again... Like, I'm looking at it on the stream... And then I'm looking at it on my monitor. And, I don't know. I mean, I definitely take your word... Oh, well. That's just me being bad. I definitely take your word for it. It's just... It seems... No, actually, you know what? Alright, you know what? Next time the race ends, I'm going to have to look at the stream preview. Because, like, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it, and I swear it looks smoother. And that's got to be a weird capture card thing. But also, at the same time... How's it a capture card thing? Because, like, then it would be weird on stream, too. Or at least it should be. I don't know what's happening anymore, is basically what this comes down to. But it do be feeling a little weird right now. I'll have to, I mean, I'll probably end up watching this back if it does PB, because I'll have to cut the video up to only, like, the part that has the run in it. So I might get a chance to look at it and see what happened. And to actually be able to go frame by frame in, like, my editing software, it'd be a lot easier to tell if it's, like, smooth or if I'm just imagining this all right now. And, again, I'm not leaving that possibility out of the question. My mind works in weird ways sometimes. Maybe this is one of them. It's a little unfortunate. I already had those coins. Like, for the most part, it looked, like, I think fine on this track. A little bit of a late split. Still a gold split, though, and we're 30 seconds ahead again. So, again, like, it's not even that big of a deal, I guess. And I didn't really get to check if the... if it looks better on OBS than it does, like, on my monitor right now. Like, I want to say it does a little bit, but it's really hard for me to tell. I screwed up the start again. That reminds... yeah, I just realized. I screwed up the start last race, and I still got a gold split, so that's how bad I can be at this game. Well... Don't like that for me. Alright. I already have something good going. I don't want to throw it. I want to be relatively mistake-free here for the rest of this. Would love to, like, get this dude out of here as well. He's not allowed. I mean, you heard him laugh. He's a maniac. Absolute maniac. Uh-oh. For some reason I thought the other one was coming down. But I thought wrong. Uh-oh. We do a little bit of a... Yeah. A little bit of a too early drift there. I mean, luckily it's, like, pretty easy to get coins on this map. Oh my god, why do I keep falling off there now? Like, this isn't normally something I have trouble with. And whatever's happening right now, not blame it on the weird frame rate thing that I think I might be experiencing. Again, I might not even be experiencing it, but it's not that. This is just me racing poorly. Split a little bit early, so we lost a little bit more time than what it says on the screen there, but... And we're doing okay. But yeah, I'm very curious to look at this in editing. And it looks like we'll get the chance to. Like, I'd have to choke the run pretty bad now to really lose it. Which, again, could still happen. I hope it doesn't, but it could. Definitely will if I keep doing that, though. I think I went the entire last run without doing that once. And now we got 3 in a row. On a run that actually kind of matters. It was just frustrating, because I know not to do that, obviously. Oh, come on. Now we're getting hitting the walls. Get out of your head, Rob. You got this? I'm going to try to got this, but you're right. I got to get out of my head. It's like this kind of stuff, you could definitely be your own worst enemy, especially if you're like starting to doubt yourself, or just be like, I don't really know what's going on. And the whole like questioning reality on the frame rate thing there isn't helping. It's not the worst thing in the world, I guess, but like, it ain't helping, that's for sure. Right, I think I'm starting to play a little bit better now already. And I guess another thing I gotta consider is that it doesn't, like, make actual sense for the game to continue to be, like, messed up after that weird thing happened. So, like, even just from, like, a way games work perspective, you know, it doesn't make sense. Alright. Oh, how did we lose time? That's weird. What did I do on Ice Outpost last time, where I, like, got a gold split and saved so much time, and then I lost 2 seconds on this? Like, I screwed up something here, but I didn't think it was, like... I thought the rest of my course was pretty good, but maybe not. Hyrule Circuit, though, is one I can easily improve on. I'm really bad at this one. That's 4 in a row, by the way. Yeah, that's what I screwed up in the last one. Alright, things feel normal now, I think. Again, they could have been normal the whole time, but they definitely feel more normal now. Yeah, I usually don't count on getting that, so that's a good little bonus. That is not how you want to handle that, but, like, I would say that's pretty decent recovery for, like, mostly going off the track there. Just dodge those rupees. Don't want them. I mean, I do. I'm just really bad at collecting them. Alright, we're definitely not going to get the middle shortcut thing this time. Not even going to go for it. Ooh. Alright, I mean, I guess that is something that wasn't the worst thing I've ever done in this course. Again, it's a little slow, it's a little sloppy, but, like, it does take a better path and is better than the giant other turn you would otherwise take, so I'm still feeling okay about it. Oh my goodness, we got some biddies up in here, yo! I'll have to see that in just a second. Oh, the Dekubaba. Oh, he missed me, though. Look at that. If he hit me, I would have been sad, but he didn't hit me, so I'm not sad. Gold split in Hyrule Circuit. Let's go. Yo, Dende, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Appreciate it, my friend. You'll love to see it. Yeah, unfortunately, my bit alerts just don't work anymore. Like, nothing pops up on the screen, but it does make the sound, at least. I can't figure out why they won't show up on the screen, and it makes me sad that that's, like, a thing that happens, apparently, but... I tried a lot of different times to figure it out. Hey, we didn't blow up this time. I tried it a lot of different times to figure it out, and, ooh, you know what, I gotta get my head back in the game for this one. I don't really know what's going on. I even tried remaking the alerts from scratch, and it didn't work. Or, well, it kind of worked, but also the rest of my alerts broke when I did that, so... It was, it's bizarre. I might have to try it again. Stream Elements is a little funny with it. Especially since this is, like, stuff that was imported from Streamlabs, and unfortunately, for proprietary type reasons, can only be technically worked on in Streamlabs and then imported to Stream Elements, so that might have something to... Oh, that was unfortunate there. That might have something to do with it. Not the worst baby park, only lost a second. But if I didn't kind of crash and stop, then we would have been a lot better off. Maybe you'd saved a little bit of time. Cheeseland, I don't remember if this is one I wanted to do the shortcuts on. I think I'm just going to do one shortcut for now. And it's going to be not the one at the beginning. Because that one I crashed into the cheese all the time. Oh, that was like nothing. Yeah, we can't run into the cheese this time. So I'm not going to do this shortcut. Plus there's like coins here we can get. That'll be better. Yeah, it seems like one of those shortcuts where if you can't take it right, you probably shouldn't take it or else you're just slowing yourself down. I know not every shortcut's like that, but that seems like one of them. Oh, well, we're going to run into a lot of cheese here, unfortunately. But this one seems like it could be worth it because you do cut a lot of the track. So we're just going to hope that is faster. But also, try not to run into the cheese again. And it's always at that angle. It's in the perfect spot for you to run into it. And they did that on purpose, and it's mean. And it's one of the reasons why normally you need to have a mushroom for these shortcuts. But 200cc you go fast enough where you don't really need... Oh, we're going to go into the cheese again. Again, if I could like get the angle better on that and just avoid the cheese, that could be a real time saver. And again, it still might be a real time saver. We'll find out if we get a gold split here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do this one. That just kind of happened. So, this lap seems like it might be a little bit slower, unless I somehow didn't screw that up hard enough to lose time. But like, also, I just really have no idea. Alright, that was better. It was slightly a longer drive along the ground, but like not running into the cheese made up for it, I think. And that is a gold split on Cheeseland. Okay. So that one shortcut, I gotta work on it a little bit, but I feel comfortable incorporating that so far. I'm gonna try to get fall again on Animal Crossing if I remember right. Oh, yo, Dende, also, is that a new bit badge? Because it looks good on you. I just noticed. The golden cheese. I love cheese. And you know what? It's actually faster to go... Never mind. I shouldn't have done this. But it's technically faster to go to that path first, because there's more coins along it for you to collect, and you'll be at, like, full coins faster. Whereas, technically, the path to the right there is the faster one to take, but, like, obviously, that requires having the coins and stuff. And I think this is the one where I didn't want to incorporate this trick here. Like, you can do that skip, but, like, I'm not good at it yet, so I'm gonna leave that one out. Like, there's no coins along this path, but it is a lot faster. So, for the most part, I'm gonna race how I'm comfortable. Oh, you didn't even notice either. Yeah, there it is. Again, it's looking good. Oh, boy. Okay. We are A-okay. Yeah, this has been a pretty good Wild Woods, it seems like. Just gotta keep the rest of this lap clean. And I think I did kind of like mess this one up a little bit in the PB run, but I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to like rely on that, because my memory's not very good when it comes to that kind of stuff. Alright, another gold split, another second saved. Yeah, this is pretty good. We're on a nice pace. I guess the grind is like sort of paying off. I don't know if you'd even really call it much of a grind. But we almost done here. How many races we got? This is 4. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, no, we got winter. I forgot to press the button so you get fall. Winter's the worst Animal Crossing course you can get. So it just figures that I burned out on it. Because, like, not only is there, like, a lot of garbage in the way, but you gotta worry about ice physics here. It doesn't look ice physics-y because it's still grass, but it controls ice physics-y. And it's awful. Yeah, there's too much garbage and nonsense with winter. Fall is definitely the best because there's like no ramps and it's like, you know, controls normally. Spring, I would say, is the second worst, and then summer. Because spring's got a lot of the ramps. Summer's like mostly fine, but there's a little bit of ramps on the beach, I'm pretty sure. Goddamn snowman. Oh, and that'll happen with the ice physics. It's kind of spinning out a little bit there. Did they just go off the track? I think they just went off the track. I'm not sure what they're up to, but I'm a little concerned for their well-being. Especially since it looked like they drove into the ocean at, you know, in wintertime, which is, like, really not something you want to do, just generally speaking. There we go. That was much better. Oh, well, you know, until I went off the track a little bit. I mean, it was still better than the last lap, so a little bit of improvement there, but yeah, just bad RNG that I could have prevented, because you can technically select which Animal Crossing season you get if you, like, hold a button down. I think for fall it's like ZL or whatever. Only lost like a tiny fraction of a second though, so now I'm kind of wondering which season I had on the PB run. But yeah, we almost done here. We almost done. I'm feeling pretty good about this. If I can get a 30-second PB, I'd be thrilled. It's not going to happen if I keep doing that. Anyway, realistically, I don't expect to get that much. But, like, we're, like, up there. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. You know, as long as I keep dodging coins and burning out at the start of races, you know, we'll definitely not be able to do it. Oh, I hate it. And this is even, like, an easier course when it comes to coin collecting, too. And I've just dodged so many of them. At least I think it kind of is. There's just, like, a lot of coins in places where you'd normally be drifting anyway. Like, it's a harder course in general because of how slippery it is from the rain and all that stuff. But, like, I usually don't have much of a problem with coins unless I'm falling off the track constantly. Which so far hasn't really been... Oh. Oh, it's going to happen now. I had to let it happen there because I lost all control of my vehicle. Ooh, almost happened again. Alright, just gotta keep this last lap clean. I'll be good to go. Whoa, okay. I haven't been really, good with the coin game on this track. Or the... You know what? We'll just take not falling off as a victory there. Not clean, but, like, not as dirty, you know? There we go. Only lost a couple seconds. That's not too bad. Yep, I'm okay with that. I know on Ribbon Road I can make up a little time. I know on Super Bell Subway I can make up a little time. Big Blue might be a little bit harder, but I generally screw up the shortcut, so I can make up a little bit of time there, too. And that's the rest of our races. There we go. Not burning out. Got the good start as well. Jump there. I like sort of know where you can get away with like drifts and doing jumps and stuff on the ribbons now. It's still a little bit hard to get entirely used to on 200, but like we try. Uh-oh, Pepe hands. That generally indicates distress. What's going on? I'll read chat in a second here. By the way, thanks for, like, being patient and understanding that, like, you know, chat while speedrunning ain't easy. On both fronts. Like, makes the run a little bit harder, but at the same time, I wouldn't just not chat with you guys, because that's not as fun. But also, I gotta do a little bit of focusy stuff. But yeah, I don't think anyone really has a problem with that, or at least not that they've told me. Oh boy, almost hit one of those Koopa mech dudes. The wind-up little dudes. Split a little bit early, so I don't know if that's a real gold split or not. I, for one, can't stand it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The hell, Twitch took out the Bless RNG emote? Yeah, they did. Apparently, the dude that the emote was based off of did something not cool. I don't really know what went into that, but they need to replace it, because that's a Twitch classic. Like, yeah, maybe it doesn't have to be that dude again, but, like, god damn it. Every time. Well, literally not every time, but like so many times. And it's all like at the end here too. Oh my god, this train though. I don't know how much RNG the trains are. And oh my god. They are like really... They're wildin'. These trains are not messing around today. I had a hell of a time getting through the tunnel there. It maybe even almost would have been better to be hit by the train at this point. At least it feels like it. Maybe not, but yeah. Don't know the full story behind the Bless RNG emote being gone now, but I don't like that it's gone because that's a good one. Ah, that sucks. Both trains coming in at that time, too. Lost a bunch of coins. Get out of here, Peach. You don't even know how to play this video game. Which, you know, I guess I could say to myself sometimes, too. Alright, actually, there's all of our train coins that we lost. Almost up to 10. Alright, I see him coming. Peach almost shoved me into the train. Get out of here! You're insane! Look, I know you're like my enemy in Mario, in the Mario universe, but you really gotta push me in front of a train? That seems a bit excessive. Just beat me at whatever my plans are. Oh my god, I lost a lot of time on that. Well, so much for the for the 30-second PB, because I don't think I'm gonna make that up on Big Blue. But it could happen. I will try it. I will definitely try it. And I'm not going to be sticking around too much longer. Oh. Almost burned out again. Almost. But yeah, I'm not going to be sticking around too much longer after this run's over, because I really do want to head on over to Music Stream, raid there. She's doing some community games, should be a lot of fun. And definitely, if you're not following Music Maker, do it. She streams like basically every day too, so it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Also has a wonderful voice. And you know, that's that can't be overlooked on Twitch. Well, didn't really work. Oh, and that especially didn't work. I didn't mean to jump off there. I almost halfway got that shortcut though. Almost halfway. You can really take that far and just really propel yourself on that shortcut, but I failed to do so. There's another shortcut here you can do by skipping between the tracks, but I'm not comfortable enough yet incorporating that into the run, so I think for now I'm just going to try to go fast. As fast as I'm capable of, anyway. Alright, 136.19, that's a new PB. We did lose more time on Big Blue, probably because I jumped off, but not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take it. So, it will give me a chance to look at that in editing, if that was even a thing that happened. But, yeah, that's going to do it for me for today's stream. Thank you all so much for watching, coming down, watching me speed the run hell out of the Mario Kart. I don't know what kind of words I'm using anymore. But music, again, doing some community games. It's going to be a lot of fun just hanging out, maybe getting in a game or two. and she's still in chat to make it easier to tap complete her name so I can do the raid. If you'd like, you can join the Discord. It's the best way to find out notifications when I go live, and here's the raid messages. You can copy either one of those, whether you have the emotes or not, or you can make up your own, because we like getting creative here. But anyway, I'm going to head out now. Thank you all so much for watching again. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for all the support today. It means a lot. And I always just enjoy hanging out with you guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. And maybe I'll see you this weekend. Goodbye.